streaming, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop this overlay. What do we use? Security camera, CRT overlay. We'll turn that off. All right, and there we go. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna blast this.
I'm looking up some truly terrible facts to say during this game, and there's some interesting things on the internet, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Shine's avatar?
In the corner, I think. She's a little brown-haired girl.
All right.
I'm gonna change that.
It's the Discord avatar. Oh, now you want to change it because everyone else.
Yes, I
fine.
said it a few minutes ago.
I just don't see her avatar at all.
That's because I have. Okay, so let me explain some Roll20 stuff for any of you guys that are new. What we have on currently is I have dynamic lighting and fog of war on. This room is fully lit, which is why you can see anywhere you can see. But if you look at anywhere that has walls, I have gone ahead and drawn line of sight barriers. So if you move yourself around, you'll notice that you can't see around corners until you actually move, like, to a place where you could see around the corner.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool when you're exploring dungeons and stuff. It's kind of a pain to set up because you have to manually draw all the lines everywhere, but it doesn't take that long.
Oh, I see her now.
Oh, it's weird with the doors, though.
These doors I deliberately left as see-through. I can easily draw lines through them, but I figured you guys would be inside this room so quickly, and this isn't really like a dungeon or anything. This is just the introductory room where you guys have to watch the training video, etc., etc. So yeah, I made this one first. It's kind of sloppy. I've got like the little security cameras everywhere. I'm especially proud of something that I hope people notice, but I'm not sure that they will. But yeah, it's just sticking around in here. Elevator music, right? I've let that go. We're gonna stop that for now, but I'm just gonna put on regular old background music. If anybody thinks that this is too loud, let me know. I'll lower the volume. I want to keep it there, but not enough that it's gonna be something that is distracting or makes it hard to understand what we're saying. Also, 100 bonus experience to anyone except for Shine, who can tell me where this music came from.
Aww.
Yeah, you already know. I told you with my words.
It's called Paranoia background music from Habit.
Yes. Yeah.
This sounds like the music that plays on that Twitch channel with the anime girl. There's just a channel where they play music.
Mm-hmm.
Or the Canadian national anthem.
Not up.
Oh, Canada. Where was Discord? Is anyone else? Okay. This must be a really cool avatar we're all looking for us here. You got a minute, anyone who's changing their avatar. Also, let's delete. I guess Dot's not coming. I know Zed's not coming, so we'll just drop those guys off the radar. Denorted.
Go have fun with this.
Qua.
Give me a second. I am.
It'll take me only 2 seconds to. Putting the avatar in takes no time, but then putting all the bells and whistles in takes a minute. So
The taking out part is the hard part.
Right. It's actually the putting all the stats into the new thing that's a pain in the butt. But once I've got it and it's saved, then it's all good.
Give me a second.
Actually, I should make sure that I do that right now with IVs, because if I forget to save it after I've done everything... Mic check, check, one, check, one. All right, remove. Okay. Yes, you selected token.
So
yes.
I see my identity form. Should I be filling any of this out? Or?
Not yet, no. Okay, actually, that's something you guys can begin filling out now. Okay, if you look at your character sheet, if you look on the upper right, you'll see chat, art library. Don't ever worry about art library. It's never going to be your concern. Journal, music, which you don't have to worry about, collection, and settings. So just the only thing you ever need to worry about is going to be chat and journal. If you click on journal, you should see the following. There's going to be characters. I don't know how many you can see, probably only one or two.
I have no
Just
idea
me.
what you're talking about.
It's
So-
the next button up there.
Uh-oh.
You hear me?
What?
Right there.
Shine, bring your character to the
Right?
table.
I got her character now. I'm saving the image. That's a very good character.
I hope I did half of it.
Cool. Looks beautiful.
Only half, though.
There are chairs, people. If you would sit in a chair, that would be ideal. All right, let me do the thing.
There
I
you
have
go.
to know. Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you, Sean.
This is very important for reasons you'll
I
find
felt
out in a
good
moment.
standing up.
And the joke was I was gonna have there be one less chair than there were people, but I figured that was impractical with only 4 people. So gonna start us off with that old joke, like everyone please take a seat. There's only 5 chairs. Okay.
Sit on the table.
So while I put Shine's avatar in, here's what I'd like everyone to do. Look at your character sheet. Once you're in Journal, your character, right? And go up to Edit. You'll see Character Sheet. Just go to Character Sheet. Don't even worry about Edit. And you'll see Name, Security Clearance, Home Sector, Clones. Okay. Your security clearance is red. Your home sector is RND. Your number of clones is currently 6. You can change up. Okay, so if you look at your name, you'll have a couple letters, then a dash, then R. R is your color. That is always determined by your color. If you're red, that is always going to be an R. After that, R and D is the sector that you come from. After that is the total number of clones you have left. You can use up to 4 letters for your character's name. So that's like
Hey,
the
Rob,
first.
Sorry, let me stop you real quick.
Yeah.
You click on your name.
I don't have that. Like when you click on journal,
Mm-hmm.
I just see handouts.
Okay, cool. So you don't have the character. Let me make that your character. It's not in your journal. That would explain why. Boop. There you go. There it is. Does anyone else not see their character? Can you see it now, Gabe?
Not yet.
Click out of the journal and click back in. Sometimes it takes a second.
Yeah, that's not it.
And I don't know why I have control of your character as well. I can undo that probably. Let me close that. Go ahead.
Should
How
I
about now?
refresh?
Yeah, go ahead and refresh. Where was I?
So where is this music from?
Oh, I can't tell you. Well, if everyone gives up, I could tell you. But actually, some of the names of the sound will definitely give it away. Like this one, if you're familiar with it. But I don't know that everyone's played this particular game, but it came out of my Steam library. And
Homeworld?
Nope, not Homeworld. All right. Anyway.
Shit. 3 letters.
3
FTL?
letters. FTL is... Oh, no, this is not from FTL. Although, FTL would have had really good music, too. And I should totally steal the music for that.
I'm still not seeing it.
Weird. All right. So you're under Journal, and you can't...
You're under my... Why do I have you?
Hit F5.
Oh, I gave it to Ivy, not you. Okay, I apologize, Gabe. I'm sorry. In the journals for Crash. Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Got it.
So, are we
Cool.
supposed to file our personal details?
Oh, you're going to enter just 4 letters for your name.
Do we have to? Can I keep this one?
You can
Hey,
keep
this
Shin.
one-
Shin is fine.
Shin.
Shin. And then your gender. Under description, you're going to choose 3 adjectives that describe your character. Like brave or cowardly or greedy, whatever you want. Normally they're good. They don't have to be good. All right, while you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and swap Shine's character. Art, assets, upload. We're going to just go to Paranoia, stock photos, really cool, sexy business lady.
What do you have against my lady?
I like your sexy business lady. No one has anything against this. Okay.
All right, I'm done.
Oh, fantastic! You actually have a neutral background too, which is even better.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, I didn't know that was part of the requisite.
It's not a requisite, but it is a bonus.
You should have
all right.
told me. I could have supplied you sprites for everybody. I have so many of them.
This is going to be you. Show nameplate. Moxie.
So, I can't see anyone else's
No.
character cards, right?
You should not be able to see anyone else's character cards, ideally, no. Moxie.
What's your security clearance? Are we at red?
Red.
You're at red, yeah.
That's higher than we normally do, right?
Red is as low as it gets, other than the literal drones that are drugged into oblivion.
We've
And
always
we're
started
R and
at
D.
red.
Your sector R, N, D. Yes. Yeah.
And I'm on clone.
Save.
Are we at 8 or 1?
You currently have 6 clones until you decide you want to spend some. You have 6 clones. Shin. We're gonna
That's everything.
edit, get rid of this avatar, and use this avatar, and then save, and that should be everything we need to do with that, and then this one can go away. And you sit in a chair, kicking. All right, now.
So she doesn't have numbers above her head.
She should now. I might have turned it so you guys can't see them. I can. Yeah, I haven't made it so everyone can see them yet. There we go. She does have the numbers. Boop. There we go. Everyone got that? Okay. So the numbers in order. If you look at if you highlight your character, you'll see you've got a red one, a green one, and a blue one. The blue one is your Moxie, which starts off at 8, though you can spend it to do stuff later on in character creation. Green is your health. It starts at 0 and works up to 5. 5 is your dead. For every 1 damage that you take, you subtract 1 from all of your rolls. You subtract 1 dice from all of your rolls. And red is treason stars. When you reach 5 treason stars, then you are declared a traitor of Alpha Complex, and people get experience XP points for killing you. So, keep that in mind. I throw those treason stars out like they're fucking popcorn, so get ready.
Oh, I remember.
All right, while I'm going over some stuff, you guys, in your handouts, you should see general achievements, which is going to be a list of things you can do to get bonus experience pretty much all the time. The Secret Society Alignment Chart, which only matters if you are a filthy traitor and a member of a secret society. The Welcome Letter, which everyone should read. It is important. Then the next thing are just things you can spend your XP points to purchase. And yes, it is XP points, not experience points. No one knows what XP point stands for, and it is the only currency in Alpha Complex. You can use it to buy additional clearance, so to rank up from red to orange or orange to yellow, etc. You can use it to buy equipment, or rent equipment rather, for a mission. Or you can use it to buy recreational stuff like additional living space, or a cat bot, or a sex bot, things like that.
Is that going to be bad if one of us upgrades our clearance, but the other one's...
No, it means you get to boss them around. It's fucking fantastic.
Is cinnamon themed spice flavored cereal available?
It is available. We'll put that under the same cost as it has a meal in there, I want to say. Standard one. We're gonna put that in at 5 experience, same as a Bouncy Bubble beverage.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll add that at some point later on. Also, Spice Raw the Cult of Spice Raw is one of the secret societies.
Nice.
In case that should become a thing that you guys need to do at any point. I was gonna offer for anyone that you can. Okay,
Significant.
So friend computer does not make typos. I'll have you know. Alrighty. So guys, you can whisper to anyone in the chat. And if you ever want to send a message to friend computer sub-vocally, you have the advantage here of just being able to whisper to me, and only I will see it. Unless people go into the chat log by going out of the game and going, doesn't matter. Also,
how do you do whispers?
/W should be whisper. I mean, you could probably just whisper GM. I want to say that's an option, which is the fastest thing to do.
How do I type in this?
Go to the chat. So if you go to the upper right, there's settings, etc., etc. Go to chat, and I can. Whoop, there we go. Hi, I'm in chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and minimize this, and now here we go. Test. Yeah, you got it. Cool.
Cool.
If you ever want to sub-vocalize anything to friend computer, that's the fastest way to do it. I will try and keep my eyes. Yeah, I got it. Cool. Yep, yep. Anyone? I've got whispers from Gabe, and I got whispers from Pancakes, so we're good there.
No, I whispered somebody else.
that was what that was, I'm guessing. All right, no worries. Okay, next up, before we go any further, everyone look at your character sheet. Now, you have an option here, which is really cool. If you go to your character sheet, that's odd. Go to your character sheet, and if you on the upper left corner, you'll see like a little window in window button. If you click that, it'll create a new window just for your character sheet, so you can move it around. That's super fucking convenient, and it stays linked to everything else. Why is JK so small? JK, why are you so small? I don't need your character right now. That's fine. I don't know what went wrong
Did you
there.
bring in J.K. Johnson?
Oh, yeah. J.K. Johnson runs this motherfucker. I'm going to use Miko for now. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay. So clicking on the character sheet opens the character sheet, and then you can click bio. You can add your info, what have you, later on. Abilities and attributes is a mechanical thing, and you really don't ever need to touch it. You just need to worry about your character sheet. The only thing you're ever going to roll in this game is on your character sheet in the middle, right smack in the middle. It says launch a test. The way that's going to work is you're going to add, if you look at your abilities and skills, your abilities are violence, chutzpah, brains, and mechanics. Your abilities are the respective, your skills are the skills written underneath. You add your attribute plus your skill for whatever you're trying to do. If I was, for example, trying to shoot a guy, I would roll my violence plus my guns, and I would launch the test as violence plus guns, roll that many. It happens to be, assuming I had a positive number, like let's say I had violence 1 and guns 3, I would click launch a test, and the node for that would be 1 plus 3, 4, submit, computer dice always, and then I roll my dice. Boop. A 5 or a 6 is a success. Yay. And that's everything you will ever roll. If you look at the chat, you'll see what your dice roll results were. 0 successes. Fuck you, a 5 is a success. Oh, no, it's not for me because of the particulars of the test. It doesn't matter.
I thought 6s in the computer and it would be.
Pardon me. The 5 I rolled was the computer die. I suck. Oh, hey, someone rolled a... So, if Gabe got 3 successes? 3 successes.
I did 1 plus 3.
Okay, cool.
And so
well, so here's how that works. If you look at the 3 successes, he got a 5 and then a 6, so 2 successes, and then the computer dice also rolled a 6, which is where that other success comes from. If you roll the computer die, you immediately lose 1 moxie, and I decide how friend computer is trying to help you and why that has fucked your shit up. That is basically just 1 extra die you always roll that has a 1 out of 6 chance of fucking you up.
wait, so we always roll friend computer die?
Always roll the computer die. Unless I tell you not to, you always roll the computer die.
But why do we lose a moxie when we use it?
Oh, when you use it, you lose a moxie when it comes up as a 6, because friend computer helping you is not helpful. I will decide thematically why it fucks you up, but that's the long and short of it. That is every single test you will ever roll in this game is that system. You add this plus that. And feel free to get creative on this. If you suck at violence, but you feel like your engineering should allow you to know exactly where to bap the robot, go for it. Monty Hall me, because this game, the points don't matter. Everything is essentially made up. So however, if it's funny, I'll let you do it. The other thing you need to know is that if your number is negative, for example, Miko actually does have a negative 3 to guns. So if I were to roll an actual guns test, my node would be 2, because she has negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. I still roll those dice, but anything that is not a success is a failure. Wow, I'm an animal. So this is hilarious. I got 1 success, 1 failure, and then the computer dice. So she failed that test, because if you're rolling negative dice, every not success subtracts 1 success. So it's not good, but you can still succeed, but more likely than not, you're going to fail catastrophically, and it's going to be hilarious.
How do you input negative dice? Or
You
can
just
you repeat that again?
Okay, so if you happen to have a negative total amount, like it's below 0, then you still roll, but you add it all together, and if it's a negative number like negative 2, you just tell the node that it's 2, but everything that isn't a 5 or a 6 counts as subtracting a 5 or 6. And if you do not succeed, you fail catastrophically.
Okay, so let's say my violence is 1,
Uh-huh.
and I'm shooting a gun.
And you,
-3.
yeah,
So how do I put that?
you're going to put,
launch a test.
you would put a node of 2. Because it's -2, so you'd be rolling 2 dice, and the node just wants to know what you do. Let me try right now and see if I can enter a negative node. I don't want to try and break the script here, but let's go for it. -2. Submit. I can. Boop. Nope, it doesn't. Yeah, there we go. Wow, I got 2 5s actually. So that was -2 successes. That's even more funny. That breaks the program, so don't worry about that. Just roll the total number. But I actually managed to pull that off. That was good. Next up, for anyone that hasn't already, if you go to Settings on the upper right, you can click to enable 3D dice, which allows you to actually roll your dice. You can also change the color of your dice. If you look in the lower left where your avatar is, you've got a little color next to your name. If you click on that, it'll open up the whole color palette, and you can change it to whatever you want. So if you're rolling shit dice, maybe change your colors. That's probably what's happening. The superstition is real. Cool. And that's all we really need for now. Does anyone have any questions? As of right now.
Find what you said to make my dice.
It's bottom right.
Oh, go to the... It should be on the... go to the little setting cog. And then if you scroll down under My Settings, you should see something that says Enable 3D... Oh, changing your colors, you mean. You got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's for the color.
No, to enable the dice.
Oh,
Okay.
it's over here.
Upper right, go to the cog, and go down to Enable 3D Dice. It's like one of the 4th or 5th down, Enable 3D Dice. You also have the option to automatically roll them, but I like the actual rolling of the dice. Okie dokie. Now, here's where things are going to get fun. Right now, we're going to do character creation. So everyone have your character sheet pulled out in front of you. Actually, everyone, go ahead and roll a node of 1. I wanna see who's going to start off. This will be a good test to make sure everyone knows how to roll dice.
With 1?
Node of 1. Yeah, roll computer die too. Let's see who.
I didn't.
That's okay. Doesn't matter. All right, Ivy got a 4. Gabe got a. Okay.
Wait, I didn't see my die.
It's on the. If you go to the chat, you'll see. Oh, if you didn't see it, you probably haven't clicked Enable 3D Dice. Anyway. Okay, so
I did.
Ivy got a 4. Yeah, Ivy got a 4. 4? No. 4. 5. 5. Okay, so Pancakes and Shine. Roll again. Four, 5.
I rolled the exact same thing twice.
Okay, cool. Baby Love. That means you're going to start us off. So
okay.
Here's how character creation works in terms of skills.
Okay.
You have your character sheet in front of you, everybody?
Yeah.
You're going to look under skills and attributes. All we're playing with right now are skills. My love, you are going to choose a single one of your skills, and you are going to add a +1 to that skill.
Skills is in violence or
Okay.
it is
Any of the skills. The ones under violence, the ones under chutzpah, the ones under brains, or the ones under mechanics. So you're not going to touch violence, chutzpah, brains, or mechanics, just the 16 underneath that. So athletics, guns, bluff, charm, bureaucracy, demolitions.
So I've got 1.
Just choose one. You want a +1 and tell me what it is.
Psychology.
Psychology. Pancakes. Put a -1 in psychology. And then Pancakes, you get to choose. Here's the rules. You cannot choose any ability you already have a numerical value in. So you can't choose psychology. And you cannot choose anything that's already been chosen in this round.
What
So
is alpha complex mean in
Alpha complex is basically it's your understanding of the actual physical layout of alpha complex. So the ability to find like the fastest way to get somewhere or to know secret passages and things like that, that's all alpha complex.
Okay, I might as well pick guns.
Okay, +1 guns. Gabe, you have -1 guns.
He stepped away.
Womp. Gabe has -1 gun. Womp, womp. Okay. Oh, Gabe's up next, so we'll see what that's going to be. We're going to go through this in an order from 1 through 5. So after everyone has a +1 and a -1. Oh, it is also worth noting that if someone chooses a skill, like, for example, if Ivy next round were to choose psychology at +2, then Shine would add a -2 to her +1, which would put her at a -1.
What?
So you cannot choose a skill you already have, and you cannot choose a skill you already have a value in. But if the guy next to you happens to pick something that lowers yours, that's tough. That really
Which
is.
is going to happen because we need to fill all our stats.
No, we only go 1 through 5. Everything else is a 0.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be pleasant.
No, this is how this game works. We stick each other
Don't
over
worry.
from the very beginning.
Yes, we're building up.
creation.
We're trying to build up a simmering resentment, and then we go from there.
So I'm basically losing psychology.
You,
Not
you
yet. No one
she
knows it.
she cannot choose psychology this round. She could choose it
Noted.
next round.
Yes, but it's gonna happen.
Maybe get your scotch.
It could happen.
You're holding this shit up.
You're holding it up, Gabe. Get back here. Also, at the end of all this, at the end of all this, you are allowed to spend stuff to fudge your numbers up and down. Yeah, you pick one now. +1. You cannot choose psychology. You cannot choose guns.
And, -1 in your gun.
Yeah.
-1 to guns.
You know you want Shard.
What number are we putting in?
You're currently at +1, -1, so it's not a big round.
Okay. Throw.
Throw it +1. Ivy, your throw is at -1.
Oh god.
You throw like a girl. All right. Cool. And Ivy, you're up.
+1 to program.
+1 program, -1 program, my darling.
Program is for computers, right? Like,
Yeah, it's software stuff.
okay.
So it's my turn again?
It is your turn. No, now it is Pancakes' turn. Pancakes, you begin the round.
Oh, you see me. Oh.
It changes 1 seat every time. So now we're at +2, -2.
I'm gonna choose bluff, so I put +2 in.
+2 bluff. And-
Oh, well, everything's
Oh.
closing.
oh, hold on.
Yeah.
I did a thing. Sorry, guys. Let me know when you're back.
Yeah, we are. What
You're back.
happened
Okay.
there?
I turned my camera on. So.
Oh.
All right, so guys, once you choose your thing for the round, go ahead and type it into the chat, just so I have a record, so everyone knows you can't pick this round. So, round 2.
I thought you had more of this.
What did you choose, Pancakes? Bluff?
It's typing.
He's typing now, yes, which is great.
Yep.
Okay, so Gabe, you have a -2 bluff.
He was not. I just wanted to see.
Do we have to
Oh,
write
why was I not
every
listening?
time?
Just whatever you're picking. You don't have to write like the whole stat, just what you've chosen this round. I'll type in what round we are. That way people can see I can't choose this. There's only 4 of us, so it's not going to be like
You have to
terribly
put
confusing.
-2 to bluff.
Hang on. This is asking to use my microphone and camera, and I lost my thing.
You have to open up your character sheet again. Rob accidentally turned
I
everything
did a
off.
thing. Don't worry about that.
We're on Discord. I don't think we need
Yeah,
to
yeah.
use your mics on.
I think you'll be fine.
What am I doing?
I can
-2 in bluff.
I'm gonna mute you so hard.
-2 on.
Do I have
Bluff.
double chat on? I should turn my chat.
Yes.
Okay. Audio
There we go.
source. I'm going to turn this off.
You're the
And
next one.
Gabe, what do you choose?
Video only. Okay, there we go. There we go. Cool.
Gonna go with demolitions.
All right, demolition
Cool.
+2. Type that in the chat if you would, Gabe.
Sure.
Just write demolitions or demo. It's fine. I just want to make sure that we all know what everyone's got. Ivy, what you got?
+2 to engineer.
All right. Got that, baby love? -2 engineer.
Yes.
All right. And what are you taking? Or what is Pancake's getting a -2 in? So this would be the
Bureaucracy.
bureaucracy. Hilarious. You have bureaucracy is exactly what it sounds like. It's your ability to cut your way through the bureaucracy or to use bureaucracy against other people. That tends to work better when you're at a higher clearance. You just bury them in paperwork. All right, Gabe, you start the round.
Oh, what are we at, 3?
Oh my god.
Yeah, 3. +3, -3.
Oh, damn it.
That's okay. We got it. No, round 3.
Yeah, still.
Charm.
Charm. Okay, write that.
Son of a bitch.
-3 charm there, Ivy.
No one's gonna like me. But I'm so friendly. What does athletics do exactly?
Athletics is everything physical. So if you were to punch a guy or jump over a chasm or climb something or swim, it's all athleticism.
Wouldn't punching be melee?
+3 to athletics then.
Yeah, punching would be melee, yeah. Yeah, athletics +3, -3. Okay, yeah. Basically, it's dodging, everything that's not, strictly speaking, assigned to another skill. So athleticism is huge.
So was Gabe -3 in athletics?
No, shyness.
No, I am.
Okay.
Ricky, my love.
Bluff.
Bluff. All right, that's +3, -3. Pancakes?
Sorry, am I
No.
-3 in bluff? Or?
You're -3 bluff, yeah. Whatever the person before you picks, you get the -3 in that. If you
So
already
now
have a
minus-
positive number in it, then it will just be subtracted from the positive number.
And I can't choose anything that I have a number.
You can't choose anything you already have a number in, and you cannot choose charm, athletics, or bluff this round.
All right. Intimidate, I guess.
Intimidate. All right. So Gabe's only...
Wait, is he starting the next round again?
No, he's the last one for this round. So Gabe
shit.
winds up being really good at sweet talking, but shit at...
Is that -3 or -4?
-3. Ivy's going to start the -4 round.
Melee.
Oof. Oof.
That's gonna hurt.
Big oof. But you
Where does
have...
that go to?
But as long as you're good at one form of combat, either melee or throw or shooting, you're normally going to be okay.
Who got the -4?
Shine.
Okay.
All right, baby. What do you want your +4 in?
Charm.
Okay, we're just going to talk our way out of every problem. So, Pancakes, you are the iron fist to the velvet glove of the rest of this party.
So I'm -4 in charm.
-4 charm, yeah.
Seeing as how I'm guns and intimidate, I guess I'll go. You know what? Stealth. I'll go stealth.
Okay, cool. Yeah, +4 stealth is...
Because guns are known to be stealthy.
Yeah.
You gotta sight as well,
Well,
not
it's only a +1 gun. It's not a... It's not huge. All right.
Only need one bullet.
Yep. Gabe,
So if that goes,
you are at -4 stealth.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you choose. And it cannot be melee, charm, or stealth, or anything you have a number in. Ooh, let me turn some.
I'm gonna go with engineer.
Engineer, okay. -4.
You son of a bitch! That's
I
why I had
didn't-
my 2 points!
I didn't know that. I just got here. I got you popcorn.
That's what you get for stepping out of the way from your desk this whole time.
That's what you get for liking popcorn.
All
I
right.
didn't ask for this pop!
I
That's
didn't
just how the
ask-
game works, guys.
I didn't ask for this. All right, so, baby love, you're going to start the final round at +5, -5.
So wait, I had a 2, and then because of him I get -2?
Now you have a -2 total bonus, yeah.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Don't worry, I have a lot of mine.
I used to do it as replacing the entire number, but I felt like that wound up with characters that were just too bad to function.
And I cannot add any number to the numbers I already have.
Yeah, it has
right?
got to be a 0 value.
Shit.
God damn it, baby.
And
I didn't fucking know. The bane of your existence.
It's
I
not,
didn't know.
it's
I knew
not
you
like
suffer.
it's not like it's written in the chat log or anything. Intimidate? Oh my
Yep.
god! Pancakes, take that! Oh my god! Oh, this is gonna be great. So, Pancakes, that's another negative for you. It's what, -2 to intimidate now. What are you doing, Pancakes?
I'm gonna take, I guess, block.
Bluff? Okay. Meh. Okay.
No.
So I add that negative to my bluff.
Yeah. -5.
And if I have
So I'm at negative
something in
6.
bluff, do I have
No.
to take that?
Oh my god, you already had a negative.
In bluff, yeah. I'm -6 bluff.
Hold on. How you can't have a -6 in bluff. Not possible.
I had a -2.
You couldn't have had Pancakes. Did you already pick bluff? Yeah, you can't pick bluff
Oh,
again,
yeah.
Pancakes. Yeah, you can't pick something you already had a number in. Okay. Scratch that.
I guess,
Melee. Well, you're a bad at, and no one can take that from you, Pancakes. You're safe now. Whatever you pick
So-
now, you're safe.
-5 melee.
Yeah, -5 melee. Don't. You are a Tau. You are a squishy squish. You are Zenyatta.
My turn?
Yep. Oh no, Gabe's turn. Gabe's got to pick his +5.
What are you trying to do so I don't fuck your shit?
Doesn't matter. Do what you're gonna do.
It's okay.
Okay.
She's gonna get you back in a minute. It's fine.
I know. I'm going through here. Alright, I think I'm safe. Going with science.
Science. Okay. +5 science, and Ivy's got -5 science, and then you, Ivy.
I really want to pick stealth,
I,
but it would only fuck up Shine.
No, I don't mind.
All right.
Okay.
So what do you? All right. You going with stealth?
Yeah.
+5, -5. That's
Sneaky little cat ninja.
there. It is. All right. So add them all up. All right. And now here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try and explain this in the way that makes the most sense. If you look at your character sheet, you have 4 columns of skills. You're going to go down each column, and you're going to add up how many positive numbers you have in that column. This will leave you with
positive.
Yeah, this will leave you with 4 numbers. So let's say if I had like +2 guns, +1 melee, that would be a 2 for that column. The next one's like -1, -3, -4, and 0. That's a 0 for that column. And
is
that's
0 a positive number?
0 is not a positive number. 0 is just there.
So my numbers are 2, -3, -2. Great.
Just go with positive numbers. So if you happen to only have one of those, that's going to be rough, but that's going to be okay. And just type it into the chat what your number distribution is. Like as an example, it'd be like 1, 0, 0, 2 would be like that would be what your number sets likely look like. Okay. It's probably closer to what Gabe typed than that, but Pancakes I think is going to be one of those. One of thems. Cool. Baby love.
So I really got screwed over.
You're gonna be fine because that is
7.
that is not that is not possible.
Well, I have a -5.
No,
It doesn't
so
help.
here, what you're looking at for, my love, is
Yes.
the total number
Yes.
of numbers, not the total number. So
I
yeah.
counted the total
Yep.
numbers.
yeah, just you want the total number of positive numbers.
There you go. Give me a second.
Mhm.
You have to explain better.
Wow. Okay, so Shine's min-maxed. All right. Now here's how this works. In order, we see everybody's numbers. Ivy gets to decide how to assign Gabe's numbers to his stats, his attributes, rather. Gabe gets to decide how to assign Pancakes' attributes. Pancakes gets to decide how to assign Shine's attributes. Shine gets to decide how to assign Ivy's attributes. I.e., if I were Ivy and I'm looking at Gabe's stats, he hasn't given me much choice here. I only get to choose where the 2 goes. But if I want to fuck him, I'm going to put it into something that I know he doesn't have any skills in. Or I could decide to be nice and put it into something I know he does have skills in.
Well, he clearly has skills in all of them because he's got positive numbers in all of them.
He's all over the place, right. Whereas if I were Shine, then I am clearly only good at like 2 kala. So she could either be really good at them or really not good at anything. So that's up to you guys to decide. Look at the character sheet and decide how you want to assign them. Feel free to ask questions of your victims before making that decision.
Baby?
Yeah.
What do you want to be able to do most? Violence, chutzpah, brains, or mechanics?
There we go.
I had no real interest in violence or chutzpah. I was hoping to stick to mechanics.
Oh, you mean where you dicked me because I had most of my points in mechanics and then you fucked me over?
And then I brought you popcorn.
Uh-huh.
Sold out for some popcorn.
Mm-hmm. Once you guys have assigned those... Oh, also, while you're there... we'll get to that in a second, actually. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to step away to use the bathroom for a minute.
Why are you looking at me like I do that on purpose? I think that's what makes you more annoyed. That I don't do it on purpose, and yet, here you are. You still get dicked with it.
Fate of my existence.
You married this.
I bet
married
you.
this.
Do you like that order?
I don't see anything.
No, the one you currently have.
The one I currently have...
2101.
I mean, it's where I have my best stats at the moment, even though I wanted to be better at mechanics.
You want me to swap?
I don't understand how rolling is going to work with that.
You add them together.
Uh,
So let's say you're rolling an engineering thing. It'd be 2 plus your
Negative
engineering. Okay.
which would do nothing for me.
Program. It would be like whatever your mechanics number is plus your program number.
No, it's fine. You can leave it the way it is, Shine.
Okay, let's just leave it like that.
Who's am I deciding? Pancakes?
I'm doing shines, right?
Yeah, you are doing Shines. Everyone is doing the one that belongs to the person who fucked them up.
I'm nice enough not to do that.
That's the
I'm the guy with the
joke.
lowest scores. Shine, I assume you want brain.
No, I'd rather keep it the way it currently is. Oh no, swap it. I'm okay if you want to swap it.
I'm gonna put you 7 in mechanics and you 3
Oh
in
no,
vi-
yeah.
No,
The
it's
seven
it's a
doesn't count.
Oh,
the 7 does
sorry.
it's 0, 3, 2, 0. So
Yeah.
you get to choose where the
3
2
in
and the
the
3 go.
mechanic and 2 in the vi-
What? You
2
put
into
me something
violence.
and
Mechanics and violence. He said it. There it is. Don't worry, because you can pump these in a moment.
I know who I'm not talking to anymore. Fuck
Okay.
you.
It's the lowest score of anyone.
Pancakes got hosed on this, I guess. You just kept picking things he already... Yeah. So it's possible. The dynamic of this is actually really interesting when you've got... at 4 rounds, at 8 people, everything is filled every round. So literally nothing matters. Like, you picked a skill, it's gonna get erased. You don't, not even like they have a choice. So I like 5. 5 is a sweet spot because you can fuck people, but it's hard to get completely hosed, but you're probably gonna lose stuff that you really care about. But that's okay, because everything's made up and the points don't matter. That's like some furious typing there.
He loves his clappy keyboard.
Her mic gives me away.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go.
Alright, once
Well,
you guys...
I'm gonna keep Pancake's stuff the way it is.
Okay.
And we just have to decide what it wants to do with my stuff.
Okay.
She's walking away to think about it, I think.
Okay. Well, it can't be that hard to figure out where to put the 2. Like, you're the easiest guy to assign. There's one thing you get to be slightly better at. Okay. So, I will explain now the next part. I would like everyone to type their 3 adjectives into chat.
I'm keeping your stats as they are.
That's keeping my stats as they are.
Cool, no worries. Terrible MacGyver is an adjective. It's hyphenated. That's fine. Okay. Okay. And Ivy's going to punch hers in as well. Actually, I can just pull up her sheet. I've got that kind of power. I have that sort of clout. I work here. Got it. Okay. These are Ivy's, since she stepped away. Cool. Here's how this works. The person who just decided where to assign your stats gets to flip one of those to the exact opposite of what it normally is. So if Gabe decided, pancakes could become disloyal, or unhelpful, or sad, and those are just permanently. That's how your character works now.
Now that's just rude.
Isn't it though?
Shine, you are no longer logical.
Do you want to repeat that? If I just got here, and that's new.
Wait. You are the one who picks what.
He picks for you, you pick for Ivy picks for Gabe picks for pancakes. So Ivy,
I have to
you're
swap
gonna
Ivy?
Yeah, you're gonna choose one of the adjectives for Gabe and swap it to the polar opposite of what it is currently.
Oh, wouldn't you wish I picked terrible MacGyver?
So,
I didn't know he was
Ivy?
going to do that.
Ivy, I'm swapping your friendly.
you are now unfriendly, Ivy.
Well, I guess I'm not very charming, so that makes
Creepy
sense.
and
So I'm now erratic.
Instead
I'm gonna change
of
confident for Gabe.
unconfident. Okay, you're now
So what's the word?
unconfident.
Unconfident.
Crash, what do you want me?
Let's see, unconfident. Let me look at your stuff.
Happy, helpful, loyal. So erratic instead of logical. Ooh, that's great.
No, it's not.
Illogical.
I
Let's.
took psychology and bureaucracy.
Right. You're big on Freud, apparently. Okay. Fantastic.
Crash?
Yeah. Let's take happy and switch that around.
You are now sad, pancakes. You are the Eeyore of this group. Okay. Now then, guys. Under Moxie, your Moxie should be at 8. If it's not, set it to 8. Now, here's what you can do. Your Moxie represents Moxie.
How do you set it at 8?
Click
click on it?
Just click every one of them. Just click it all the way
Oh.
up. Yeah. So, just click all the check marks. You may
Yeah.
spend Moxie. Here's what Moxie does first, so you know. Your Moxie represents your sanity and your composure. If your Moxie ever reaches 0, I take control of your character, or I let you roleplay yourself gone fucking psychotic. You tend to lose Moxie pretty quick. What you're lowering now is not temporary Moxie, it is permanent Moxie. Meaning, if you get a new clone, because this one dies, it will come out at whatever your Moxie is at the end of this character creation. So if you get your Moxie down to 4, you're gonna be a fucking edgy character. You'll be real twitchy. You can spend Moxie during the game to add dice at a rate of 1 Moxie to 1 die. In temporary Moxie, as in you can get it back by like rest. You get 1 per day from rest, and you can like take sedatives to give you Moxie back to get additional dice to roll. So if you're only rolling 1 die or no dice, you can spend Moxie as many as you want in order to get more dice to roll. You may spend 1 Moxie to re-roll any roll. You can do that as many times as you feel like spending Moxie. You lose Moxie every time the computer helps. You lose Moxie when you see something terrifying. I may sometimes have you roll a test like brain psychology or like violence psychology, or depending on the situation, to resist. Other than that, that's what Moxie does. You can spend it right now at a rate of 1 for 1 to increase your skills. So you can take a 0 and turn it into a 1 for 1 Moxie. You can take a -2 and turn it into a 1 for 3 Moxie. That is permanent, irreplaceable Moxie. You can buy additional Moxie for experience points. I don't remember how much it costs, but I know that's a thing you can do. I would offer my advice as a GM and veteran runner of this game that you unless you're doing it for the joke, you don't want to spend more than 2, maybe 3 Moxie. Okay, cool. If you really feel like there's a skill you need to have, or that there's something you are really shit at, and you need to have one option for it, it's worth spending the Moxie, so that you're not completely useless. But if you burn yourself down to like 4 Moxie, you are going to go insane almost every mission. And that means you're going to be burning through clones like crazy.
Shine, you picked friendly to switch for me, right? So I'm unfriendly.
You are unfriendly.
It fits.
Great.
with
I'm the
three
creepy,
people.
unfriendly, curious little anime girl.
Yes, it's perfect.
God damn it.
How you doing?
I turned into a Karen.
Yeah, so what? That's hilarious.
It's
Whatever changes, please, like Gabe, put whatever changes you're making, so I have a record, and then tick your Moxie down so that I know what your permanent Moxie is. I wish there was a little line I could draw. Additionally, you may spend your clones at a rate of 1 for 1 to increase your attributes. Remember that each clone is effectively 1 life. So unless you really feel like you need it, I don't normally advise burning clones ever. But it can be funny, and it can also mean that you get more invested in the character when you've only got 3 clones and you know it, but you're good at stuff. You can also buy clones, but they're real pricey, and you will probably not live long enough to buy a clone.
No.
Would you want to spend Moxie though? 'Cause
Some people you really, once we start playing the game, I think you'll realize why. Is that most people you realize pretty quickly that this game is best played when you Wile E. Coyote it and throw caution to the wind. And it's better to do something cool now and then start my next clone fresh than to try and keep this guy alive.
So it's 1 Moxie to take a -1 to 0?
Yes, correct.
And then another 2 Moxie to take that 0 to what?
+2.
oh, so I would spend 1 Moxie to get my -4 charmed.
To a -3.
Oh,
Yeah, it's 1 for 1. Assume that a Moxie equals a +1. So it's -4 + 1 is -3. Don't do that. If you have any more, I would honestly tell you guys, if you have a 0 in something, maybe add a +1 to it. Don't fuck with negative numbers. It is not worth trying to get it to 0.
if I have a -1, let's say in psychology, and I use a Moxie to bring that to 0.
Yeah, you can do
Oh,
that.
okay, never mind.
Yeah, but at that point, you're rolling fewer dice. Most people would tell you that you're better off with a -1 because then maybe you get to 0 and then you can just start spending temporary Moxie to roll dice for it. But
Can I spend a Moxie to put an additional positive in one of the skills
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then increase my brains by 1?
you can.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you can.
But it won't
increase
increase your brains, right?
Well,
It will, because I have 0 in brains right now.
You can only no. It won't increase it now. No, the only way to
Wait,
increase
no?
your attributes right now is to burn clones.
Wait, so if I take a -1 Moxie and put a +1 in the skill that didn't have a number in, and would get me 1 positive number under brains, it still wouldn't count?
Nope.
Well, there's no fucking point in me doing that.
That portion is over now. All you're doing now is increasing your skills, which again, it's hard to tell you what the smart play is in a game this dumb. So you're better off taking a skill that's like a -1, turning it into a +2, or turning a 2 into a 3, or turning a 1 into a 3, than you are trying to fuck with zeros or negative numbers. Zeros you can play with, negative numbers are a lost cause. Don't fuck with them. You're just throwing Moxie away.
So then how did he get a +3 in throw if he...
I meant that it's now at 3.
He has a...
Oh, so you already had 1.
Yeah.
I already had 1.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I had -2 Moxie.
Yeah.
I just wrote it weird.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
Well, I'm gonna write it the same way you did.
That's
Just continue to make it
that's the
weird.
formula now. Okay, cool. I'll go over skills now, and again, the rolling thing is very malleable. You could You could use any combination of things, so long as you convince me that that makes sense. Like, instead of violence throw, I want to use brains throw, because I'm going to figure out, like, first I'm going to do the calculations for the trajectory, what azimuth and the wind resistance, but it's all flexible. Athletics is a catch-all. Guns, melee, and throw obviously are right there. You get what they do. Bluff, charm, intimidate, and stealth, you get all of those. The only kind of kitschy ones when you get to mechanics and brains, science is kind of a general catch-all. Psychology is sort of your way of telling if someone's... You could use stealth to try and tell if someone's lying to you, or you could use psychology. You could use psychology in lieu of, say, charm or bluff in some cases, depending on what you're trying to do. Bureaucracy is just that. You're trying to use red tape against people, or you're trying to navigate around red tape. Red tape is a huge part of this game. Alpha complex is like literal physical understanding of alpha complex, whereas bureaucracy is more the metaphysical understanding of how it works. Alpha complex is actual map and tabletop stuff. Operate is drive. That's what operate is, for lack of a better term.
It's a good thing none of us have operate.
Engineer is fixing stuff. Actual fixing or programming or adjusting actual stuff. Program is software stuff. Demolitions is is undoing stuff. Generally explosively, but not necessarily universally explosively. Okay. Anyone else considering Moxie changes? Pancake says roll the test.
I'm just curious. So, like, what if I have operate at 0, mechanics at 0, and I want to operate a car?
Then you roll 0 dice, which means you get no successes, which means if you required any successes, you will have failed. You could spend Moxie to roll bonus dice if you really needed to make it happen, but if you have 0, you roll. You don't. Your test.
Then I will never pass a brains test.
Pardon me. You would roll 0 dice and then the computer die.
Which could fuck you up even more.
There's still a chance friend computer wants to help you be good at driving cars.
Oh God, no.
So we should ideally have at least one in every...
The whole point of this character creation system is that you are not going to be good at most things. You will probably only have 2 or 3 things that you are passably competent at. Those of you who have really high values, unless the person assigning your points didn't fuck you, you probably are pretty good at a couple of things, but you're really bad at everything else.
My God, I have no brains.
Right. If you're going to have whole categories of things where you're just terrible, don't ask me to do anything in this column or this column. Generally, you're going to have one column you're good at, one column you're okay, sort of, at 1 or 2 things, and then 2 columns where you're shit. Yeah, stealth and melee. Cool. That's golden, Bang. You got... That's one whole actual thing you're really good at. That's amazing. Normally...
Me too.
Normally,
Me too.
You'll be really good at program and stealth. Like, okay, how do I combine these 2 skills?
Hey, if you have to sneak into a room and reprogram the security system, I'm your girl.
Hack the planet!
Yeah,
Hack the planet!
It's a niche market. Miriam, my love?
Yes.
Are you done with assigning bonus stuff? Okay. Your Moxie doesn't seem to have been assigned. How much?
Do I have to?
No. Have you spent any Moxie?
No.
Okay, you have 8 out of 8. I just want to make sure you have 8 out of 8. Ivy, how much? You have 6 out of 8 now. I'm now setting your tab so that I can see your Moxie.
Why do I have 7 now?
You have 8 Moxie.
No, I have 7. You just dropped 1.
Yeah, you dropped one of mine too.
Okay. Gosh darn it. Don't worry about the bars. You just set your Moxie to where it is, and I will adjust it. Actually, what is your Moxie at, my love? 8?
8?
I will set your Moxie to 8 then. Boop. How's that? On at 8. That's fine. You guys just set your Moxie to where it goes. Don't worry about me. Okay. We're good here. And no one is spending clones? Is that what I hear?
No, I know how fast we die in this game. It's not safe to spend clones.
That's fine. Whatever. That's fine.
If I do spend a clone to get like +1 in mechanics, and I have no numbers in mechanics, that means every time I want to do a mechanic thing, I at least have 1 chance of doing it?
You have 1 die, yeah. Yeah, I would say if you have 0 in mechanics, getting that 1 die is definitely worth it. because it's going to be a positive in every single one of them, which is huge. You have a
Wait! I thought you said that doesn't change.
No. He's spending clones to add one. So, assuming the pancakes has zeros in everything in mechanics, right? Like operate, engineer, program, demolitions, and he's making what is a mechanics check with mechanics. Like, say he wants to use. Now, it's worth noting that these things are categorized, but not universal. Like, if you wanted to program, you could use brains and program instead of mechanics and program. But
Can I use stealth and melee?
Stealth and violence, yeah. That's more reasonable.
I think it'll come in handy, though. I'm going to spend
Okay.
1 life to get one.
Okay. So just go to where it says number of clones and tick it down by 1. Yeah, if you spend a clone on it, then what you basically got is a 1 out of 3 chance of succeeding on most mechanical checks.
Or there, if you really want to focus.
Yeah.
I did her.
One clone isn't
No, I meant
the
clone.
end of the world until it's your last clone. So that's the funny part now. One clone doesn't matter now until you've lost 5 other clones. Then it matters. All right. Once that's all wrapped up, then we will get underway. That's pretty good for an hour for character creation and explaining the system and going through the nuts and bolts. That's pretty darn good. I will go over the card system when we start getting into combat and other roles and things like that, but most of this game is done with cards, and we will be dealing out cards. I have so many cards. Cool. 3, 2, 1, everyone good? Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys are recently thought out troubleshooters. If perchance anyone wanted to be a filthy traitor and be a member of a secret society at the beginning of the game, I will allow that. Just whisper me and I will make that happen.
God, it's a good thing we're not sitting right next to each other.
Okay. Well, it's
See,
good
I
to
can see that Crash is
it's good to see that everyone is loyal and that no one would ever want to do this.
Actually, you know what?
How dare you?
Secret society card.
Let it be known that I just moved my screen away from her.
So, what does it mean that Crash has a secret society card?
Don't worry about that. You see what it is?
I saw what it was.
Okay, whisper that to me. I don't know how I would look at your card, but it seems like as the GM... Actually, I'm just gonna... Okay. Oh my god. It's hilarious.
The clickety-clack of his not subtle typing.
Okay, I got you. Hold on to that one. All right. Cool. I'm gonna hide those. Actually, I'm gonna recall that. You know what that is. I'm gonna take that back. Boop. Cool. Cool. Let's bring those back. Hide those. Cool. So we're going to go ahead and get started. If anyone needs a drink or anything, use the bathroom, grab so now, and then I'll throw myself into my spiel. Yeah, go.
Yeah,
Give me like 3 minutes.
Take time. Take time.
Also, how do I see that again?
I can hand it to you.
Yes.
Actually, you know what I'm
Just
going to
so
do?
I can see
I'm going to put that into your
Journal?
journal. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Journal, add a handout. my journal and in Gabe. Not Ivy's this time.
Are you sure?
Okay. Paranoia, Secret Society. I didn't even pick that one. That was random. That's hilarious. Save changes. Boop. There we go. Boop. Well, it's a good thing there's no traders here. Let's back this up. Let me get my notes ready. Yeah, I got things written down and everything. So you guys are recently thought out troubleshooters. On your first clones, you're full of vip and vigor. You're enthusiastic. Most of you are kind of, anyway. Life in Alpha Complex, for those of you not familiar with Alpha Complex, you are reds, which puts you pretty low on the totem pole. Everything in Alpha Complex is color-coded. If it is not your color, you're not supposed to do it. You're not supposed to go down corridors that are not your color, enter doors that are not your color, use mugs or cups or vending machines that are not color appropriate to your... You can use anything below you, which is only infrared. So anything that doesn't have a color or that is black or that is red is all good for you guys because you are red level clearance. The hierarchy is infrared, which is the lowest. Those are just drones that are kept drugged, and they're really only good for growing food. Red, which is low, you are basically the grunts. You do all the grunt labor. You do all the difficult tasks, the dangerous tasks, things no one else wants to do. Orange is just about that. They're sort of like the foremen. They're the lowest thing that is not a grunt. They get to tell the grunts what to do. Yellow is in that tenuous middle management position, just above the oranges, but below the greens, or below blue. Blue is effective bureaucracy, like police and other bureaucratic enforcement agencies are all blue. Green is when you start getting to like the actual management, and from there you've got your violets and your ultraviolets. You're probably never going to encounter anything like that. I wouldn't worry about it. Ultraviolets are the people who run this motherfucker. Violets are the people who work directly under the people who run this motherfucker. The entire complex is run by Friend Computer, who is our friend and wants to help. Everything Friend Computer does is right, and anyone who says otherwise is a traitor.
Okay.
Right. Friend Computer is waging a constant war against terrorists and communists and other kinds of ne'er-do-wells that are constantly sabotaging Alpha Complex. Alpha Complex is falling apart at the seams. Most of the time, most things don't work terribly well, especially for you guys because you're reds. You get to live in the areas that are constantly falling apart. Doors won't open, trams won't work, taxis will break down. Everything is falling apart. And that is all because of terrorists. Not because the computer is shutting down, not because it's malfunctioning, not because it hasn't been defragmented in God knows how many hundreds of years. It is all because of filthy terrorists and or communists. Worth keeping in mind. So you guys are troubleshooters, which basically means you are grunts that do what you're told and make problems go away, usually by shooting at the trouble. And you guys have been assigned to Sector R and D. All the sectors have 3 letters assigned by a complex algorithm and not at all random. So welcome to Sector R and D. Everybody ready?
Ready?
Yep.
Ready, cool. Pancakes? All right, waiting on pancakes.
We did not hear that entire spiel.
That's okay.
Aww.
He read the book, probably. So in this room with you
Everyone read
guys...
the user's manual, right?
Right, everyone read the... Oh, by the way, has everyone read the welcome letter?
Yes.
Yes.
What there was to read of it, yes.
That's exactly as Friend Computer made it. So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
perfect in its existence.
Yeah. I'm handing out trees and stars for anyone who didn't, so...
I find funniest that there's some words redacted that are clearly just like regular words like
Right,
the,
normal words.
like normal
are
words
redacted.
that have no reason to be redacted.
They would give you context as to what else was there. Just you wait. I've got some fantastic redacted handouts for you guys.
Oh.
Wait till we. Oh, is it mission? I want to say it's mission 3, where you guys are going to be given something experimental. Like, here's everything you need to know. Like, it's the whole thing.
I love how you think we're gonna get to mission 3.
You guys should be alive, limping across the finish line. I'm probably. If we lose clones in the first mission, then either you're doing something wrong or I'm doing something right. The second mission, I expect we're going to lose some clones, and it's only 8:30, and I've got 4 missions already completely mapped out. We can take this as far down this rabbit hole as we want to go tonight. For me, that's fine. I want to get everyone comfortable with this. Not yet. I was going to dole out cards, but I'm going to wait for that. Might want to get another drink on pancakes or turkey. I gotta get a drink. Be right back.
Wow, your keyboard is loud.
Yes, it is.
And her mic is like super turned up, and I don't know how to get it down. You're hearing it through her mic across the room.
Oh,
not
it's super
my mic.
easy.
The sensitivity on this is I just gotta lower it.
Yeah.
I did. It's all the way down. I have to change it on either Discord or whatever else.
Oh my god, it is all the way down. That's
Uh-huh.
insane.
Ooh.
I just
That's
have to change
weird.
it on Discord. Wait, check this out. I'm gonna turn my mic off. You're listening to me only on her mic right now.
We can't hear you.
Same thing.
You
Really? You
hear
can
me?
hear him? Because I couldn't hear
Oh
him.
yeah, perfectly.
Good, I'm back.
Hi.
So did you know a rat king is a phenomenon created when a large group of rats becomes fused together by their tails via ice, dirt, hair, blood, or even feces?
Oh, the rat knot.
Encounter with this horrible phenomenon inspires some of humanity's greatest myths.
What is wrong
That's
with
disgusting.
you? Now, if I don't see anything coming on the screen, I know you're talking all together and not to me. Oh, never
Don't worry,
mind.
Shine. I can't hear them.
And I'm back. Alright, kitties. Are we all back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Here we go. Am I being typed at, or is that just...
I'm typing really loudly on her
Cool.
mic.
No worries. So, you guys are in... You guys have been directed by Friend Computer to this here briefing room. And you see there is an orange here. Oh, by the way, guys, you all have heads-up displays. So you can see everyone's name floating above their head, or in this case, just below their head. It's MIK-O-RND-3, which tells you... And she has 1 treason star floating.
She's orange level.
She is orange level, which makes her above you guys.
Treason stuff?
1 treason star, yes.
I don't see her trees and stuff.
Yeah.
If you look at the red bar, do you see the red
What
bar?
red-
Okay,
No.
hold on.
No.
Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. How's that?
No.
No? Yeah, she has a treason star. Trust me, she has a treason star. Okay.
Okay.
She clears her throat. Greetings, troubleshooters, and welcome to the Sector R&D family. I am Meek O R&D 4, and I am your Sector R&D Science Enhancement Welcoming Liaison. You will now be shown a brief introductory holo vid to inspire you to try your best in your new role as Sector R&D troubleshooters. Please feel free to enjoy the mandatory hot brown liquid that has been provided for your enjoyment.
Delicious.
The
Yeah.
Nom 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 nom.
The lights go down. Boop. A figure appears on the monitor. Boop. Greetings, troubleshooters, and welcome to the Sector R&D family. I am JKGR&D4, and I run the place. If you're watching this brief introductory holovid, then you should be proud. Your new role as Sector R&D troubleshooters proves that you are the best of the best. Please feel free to enjoy the mandatory hot brown liquid that has been provided for your enjoyment, while I take you on a virtual tour of your new home. You may have heard of Sector R&D in your time in Alpha Complex from the many life-changing inventions we've released. Boop. From invasive microlibotomy, genetic transmogrification, and bouncy bubble beverage blue. We're all still pretty proud of that.
That's the best.
But I'm not the kind to sit on my laurels, no sir. We're here to make science, and that's where you come in. Science is a fickle mistress. Sometimes there's no telling what a test will do until you test it. Here, your job will be to test new science in our science enhancement cubes, and occasionally to clean up in the aftermath of a particularly anomalous test. Well, that's enough gold bricking. You've got science to do. Your Sector R&D enhancement welcoming liaison, Meek O, will take it from here. And one more thing I should let you know. Our attitude here in Sector R&D is simply this. Our job is to make science that makes life easier for the citizens of Alpha Complex. And more importantly, for our best friend, the computer. And the computer has a lot to worry about already, keeping all of Alpha Complex running, so we prefer not to bother it with our little problems. So put on those big boy jumpsuits. We don't need crybabies here.
I lift my glass with a huzzah. Huzzah!
Applause!
And that winds down. Miko's clapping as well. Boop, 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 boop. Well, troubleshooters, we should get your mandatory bonus duty assigned so we can get you to requisitions and get you on your way. Does anyone have any questions for me as your enhancement liaison?
I have a question. What would you describe your flavor palette to be?
Exquisite.
I thought so.
All right. Friend Computer has assigned via complex algorithm, boop, boop, all of your bonus duties. Boop. Deal 1. All players. Boop. Please go ahead and flip those face up at your leisure.
Oh God, no! No! I'm the worst person for this.
Oh,
Go ahead and you can drag those when you look at them. Drag them out and set them down here, like boop, 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 boop. I want to see what everybody's got. Oh, hooray!
I just dragged mine out, but it disappeared. And
yeah, me too.
You can go ahead. Are you not? I can see these two.
I cannot see
oh,
we
I
go.
dragged it
I don't
into
know
the
what
black. I
happened to
think
mine.
That's okay. Oh, you guys can't see it. Right. Boop, boop,
Oh.
boop. All right. Who is... Okay, you guys can control your own cards. So, who is...
I can
who is-
control all the.
Oh, cool. Who is my
This one is
who is
mine.
my happiness officer? Oh, that's you? You're
Me.
you're the team leader? Oh, you're the
The
happiness officer?
unfriendliest person.
Gabe, go ahead
We're all
and...
Minus 3 charm.
Gabe, dip there we go.
Wait.
Okay. Gabe is
Did
the
I-
equipment
wait, there it
officer.
is.
All right, who is my loyalty officer?
I am.
Okay, cool. And that would mean that you're my... Okay, you're the team leader, Shine, baby love. Yay.
Apparently.
Um,
We're going to be complaining a lot.
Gabe, I'm going to go ahead and give you permission to a thing for you. Boop. It is the equipment manifest. It is the equipment manifest for this mission. Okay, everyone, take your cards back. I know where everyone is.
How?
Click on it, and you should be able to right-click it and take the card.
Cool.
Yeah.
Take a card. Right.
Boop. Okay, everyone, hold on to your butts, as I am going to transfer us all to the next map. Miko is going to walk you down a series of corridors. I should probably have brought Miko along as well, but that's okay. The chairs were not a necessary addition. Live and learn. Miko, let me just grab an extra one of you. Okay, cool. And let us.
I have no idea how I'm going to carry out these duties with my personality flaws.
Right. Let me know when everyone loads into the map.
To the best of your
I'm
abilities.
loaded in, I think.
I think I'm loaded.
You should all be loaded
Okay.
into now a large map. It's got some colored areas on the floor. There are other clones walking around. You will see over here. Boop,
Oh, damn.
boop. You will see a kiosk.
I spy with my little eye something gray.
Boop, 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 boop.
It's mandatory you almost participate.
Is it the floor?
Ding, 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 ding. One happiness point for you. Now get out
All
of my
right.
face.
Miko will walk over here. This is the requisitions office for the sector. And boop, boop, doo doo doo.
I have no idea. Oh,
The this little window shield slides open, and you see a thin-haired, middle-aged, mustachioed clone in an orange jumpsuit sitting
Guy
at the
from
desk. Yeah, the same rec officer from Archer, yes. Dan-O-R&D-5. Can I help you?
Hi,
Hello,
Dan.
sir.
Oh,
Hi.
I am here to requisition our equipment. I
Okay.
guess.
The manifest that I gave you, have you looked over it?
Yes, I have.
Okay, you can hand that over to him. Don't worry about actually handing it to him.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm right here with you.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Alrighty. We're fresh out of wiretapping kits.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey,
There
Dan.
is no aw in this group. Only yay. Let's try that again, guys.
How's the hoverboards coming?
Nah, hoverboards.
I hate all
are
your
not in
voices.
so can I
Oh.
speak to the manager?
it. Speaking.
Well, what's happening? Why don't you have it? We need it. You can send us somewhere and don't have stuff we need.
That sounds like disloyalty.
I am happy
No, it's
to
not.
provide you with the necessary requisition forms to make a requested bypass.
Oh, damn right, I'm gonna fill that paperwork. Give me that shit.
Did you know
Alrighty.
that
Roll
a
me.
giant Japanese hornet, its venom is so powerful it can melt human flesh?
That is terrifying.
I know, right?
That's cool.
Miri, my love, roll
Yes.
me a bureaucracy and either brains or chutzpah.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boo.
Wait, give me a second. I don't remember how you do that. How do I roll you only those things?
You're gonna click on roll it. First, you're gonna see what the total number there is. Which for you, for brains, what did I say?
Is 2.
Chutzpah and bureaucracy.
No.
Okay, so
Wait,
you've got.
I forgot to swap them around. 3, 2, 0, 3. That's okay.
Oh, okay.
That's what Pancake gave me.
Gotcha. So that's hilarious. So roll 2. You're gonna roll hit launch a test, and you're gonna hit node is 2. Your node is your number of dice effect.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll 2, and you're gonna roll the computer die.
Yay.
And this test is to try to out bureaucracy
Holy crap.
this professional bureaucrat. Okay, cool. Boop. So
What's
that
the
was
little computer shield?
the computer shield thing means friend computer is going to help.
Yay!
All praise, our glorious.
So first of all, baby, you're going to lose 1 moxie. So knock 1 temporary moxie off
Oh!
because the computer's going to help. So
The temporary are the same one as the other ones.
So he is. This guy's got that really smug bureaucrat DMV. I work here. I don't fuck with me face on. And you ask for the assigned paperwork. He punches some keys. All the lights start flashing red. Sirens go off. And
That doesn't
all
sound
of the
good.
monitors, you'll see a few monitors positioned around the room with Friend Computer's delicious, beautiful, marketable face on them. His computer screen display here pops up with boop, 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 with that particular whoop, display. Whap.
It's intimidation.
Right.
It's not
The-
legal. You're not allowed to do that to me.
And Friend Computer's voice comes over the monitor. The necessary wiretap kit for this mission is absolutely paramount to the success for this particular troubleshooting team. Bypassing wiretap packages to this sector. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Give me a moment.
That's some excellent penmanship you have. Did you know that 2,500 left-handed people die from using equipment designed for right-handed people?
The area, you see the area right here with the with this thing?
Yes.
Okay, it opens up and a gust of sulfuric hot air bursts out of it. And following that is a fast hydraulic lift carrying these. And each one is labeled wiretap kit times 10.
I got this. Excuse me. I'm the equipment officer. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, you haven't spoken in a while. I think you're not having fun. I cannot have that on my watch. Sir.
Everything else, Gabe, is going to be issued out accordingly to you.
Okay.
All right, I heard a giggle. Now get out of my face.
Whisper to me if you where you want that equipment to go. Or just tell me.
Okay.
They can't stop you. You just tell me where you want the equipment to go. You see the manifest, so you know where it's going. In addition, there's now 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 wiretap kits with appropriate cargo that is part of your manifest.
All right. What is the weight of each one of those?
We'll say that each wiretap kit is about 1 kilo, so 90 kilos, plus the boxes, so we'll say just 100 kilos, make it easy.
Can I carry any of it to be helpful?
All right. So
I am not carrying in
I
any.
want to
Sir, you're
distribute
not the equipment
the
officer.
wiretap kits evenly amongst all of us.
That is going to be...
As a team leader, I refuse. I object. I am not going to do that.
That sounds
Sounds like you're being
treasonous.
disloyal.
I am not. I can't take rational decision if I'm carrying stuff and weight on my shoulders. It's gonna blur my, my sight. And no, I can't do that. It's
Friend
not-
computer doesn't give you more than you can handle.
Exactly. The friend computer knows all.
If it's the computer, I will allow it this time.
Okay. Well,
You must trust in friend computer.
each of you is going to be able to carry 2 of these boxes. That is going to leave 1 box left over. And that's not counting any of the other manifest.
All right,
handle that one
so
so Gabe, sidebar with
Let's-
you. The rest of you can discuss what you're doing with this heaping gob pile of wiretap kits. How are you going to divvy up that equipment, Gabe?
all right. So team leader, you got to make a phone.
Okay, let me divvy that out real quick. Let me pull up the equipment. Choose megaphone. Boop, dropping that on the team leader. Boop, you got a megaphone. You should now be
Thank
able to
you.
see your megaphone. All right, next.
All right. Team combat officer. You will get. Wait, who is our team combat officer? Please raise your hand.
Chirp, chirp.
Do we have one?
You have not been assigned a team combat officer.
Our computer doesn't make mistakes, so we clearly don't need a combat officer.
The team leader may assign bonus duties that have not been assigned at their discretion.
Okay. So,
Okay.
team leader.
I trust the kid.
All right. So,
Who's
body
the kid?
armor, level 2. Here's what we're gonna do. All right. I'm gonna give 1 grenade to Yvette.
Oh God!
I'm gonna give
Oh, good.
1 grenade
Or can we play hot potato with it?
1 grenade
And
to
then-
pancakes.
I'm gonna take the third grenade, and I'm gonna put it in between both of them.
Oh.
Stockpile!
Along with the winner gets the body armor.
Stockpile!
Oh.
All right, let's just say roll violence and either melee.
I think athletics and stealth because I'm gonna sneak in there and grab it before he could.
I'm gonna roll a stealth to try and sneak in.
stealth and
We're both trying to sneak past each other.
violence. Yeah. Okay, that'll be stealth violence for both of you.
So add my stealth and my violence.
Yeah.
So
and
it's
then
2
roll-
nodes,
Yeah.
and
So
then what do we do?
you roll. So once you add together your stealth and your violence, roll that many dice plus friend computer.
Oh. Wait. What? Oh, so it'd be 3 then, right? Because I have 2 in violence and 1 in chutzpah?
God.
Is that how that works? I don't know.
Say
I'm
that.
really
say
violent.
that again.
Is it how many dice? So it's 2 violence and 5 stealth, so 7 dice?
That would be 7 dice plus the computer dice. Yes. Oh God. I gotta decide something real quick, I suppose. Okay, I got it. Okay, we're good here. Wow, that is really dark. Okay, well, Ivy,
That's
congratulations.
one just automatically there.
Congratulations, you got it. Give me a... Nah, we're good here. Okay, it goes off.
The grenade?
Yes. Roll. No, we're good. We're good here. This is too funny. Yeah, it just goes off. Your mouth, your eyes are filled with this stinging vapor that plumes out of this grenade. It's a greenish, yellowish, acrid, stinging gas that blooms out of this thing.
I thought we were just rolling to see who gets to pick up the grenade.
Yeah, you were.
know,
You were.
It,
Don't worry.
it doesn't smell any worse than his breath. It's all good.
Plots within plots. Yeah, it's in your mouth. It's in your nose. So just Ivy and pancakes. Like it's in your nose. It's in your mouth. More Ivy than you. It's on your clothes. Okay, so that happened.
Oh,
And you
Wow,
each now have
good
one
catch. You deserve that body armor.
grenade. Okay, so Ivy gets the +2 body armor. In addition, Gabe, let me issue you the manifest for this mission.
Oh my god, that gives me negatives to athletics! No!
In addition, Gabe, this mission will be issuing you 3 sets of +1 body armor and
Ooh.
1 red laser rifle.
Nice.
Yeah.
oh. Just a quick question on how this plays out. So under grenade ×3, I get violence +3. Does that mean I can add that to any violence roll?
You
if I
add it
decide-
to any violence roll that involves that grenade.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do I have to wear this body armor now, or can I carry it with me?
So this particular body armor, Ivy, is a powered suit of body armor.
I'm gonna program it to follow me, and I'll just jump in it when I need to.
You roll that program check. If you do as well, it could maybe pack mule most of the. You could shove all of the fucking
Oh, yeah.
wiretap kits.
I'm programming it to
into-
be my
into the powered
mindless bot.
Okay, you got it. Do you teach it how to
So
love?
I'm rolling program and what?
Program and brains.
Nah, mechanics.
Mechanics? All right,
mechanics.
fine. Program mechanics.
This is gonna be interesting. And front computer?
Yeah, always friend computer. 2 successes. That will be enough to get it to obey spoken commands.
Alrighty.
There you go.
What's the name of Diva's little bot?
It's just called a mecha, M-E-K-O, which is misnomer is not good, but I don't think it has a particular. I don't think she named it, which is really weird. You'd think she
That
would.
is super weird.
Yeah. Anyway, Gabe.
Yes.
Keep going down the list. Ivy, you tippity type up whatever it is you're gonna name it, whatever you want to have it do. What's next on the list, Gabe? So we can get moving.
Team loyalty officer.
right here. Happy to. Or unhappy to.
All right. Says here that you get the wiretapping kit. Now,
One wiretap kit.
no, It doesn't say one.
This is
It
wiretap
says
kits.
wiretapping kit.
Okay.
So
Pancakes, I'm going to give you a multi-adapter for now to represent what that is. Assume that only applies to wiretapping.
Mechanics plus 0.
Mechanics plus mechanics plus 0. All right. What else, Gabe?
you get an explosive collar with trigger.
Perfect for anyone who's disloyal.
Yep.
Yes. Or, feisty.
Yeah, just in general.
Team happiness officer.
Oh, Diva.
Yes!
Team happy.
You get a kazoo.
Woohoo!
And
You're
3
supposed to be
sedatives.
unhappy.
Oh, I'm gonna use it to annoy the shit out of all of you. I mean, make you all super happy.
Next.
Team equipment officer.
That's you.
That's me. Grappling gun with hook and cable. And clipboard with pencil.
Yeah.
Check.
That's in there. I don't have a card for that. Just assume you have a clipboard.
Okay. Team science officer.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Raise your hand, please. Please.
If the computer hasn't designated one,
The
we don't need.
computer does not make mistakes.
Team leader.
Computer never does. I assume this one shall be you.
Well,
You've just been promoted to Team Science Officer, Team Equipment Officer.
I am team science officer. Hooray. Alright, 3 med kits for me.
Whoop. You got him.
That is all.
That's all of it. Excellent. So everyone has their equipment now. Yay for you.
Yes.
Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dish everyone out one action card. The way these work is twofold. For now, all you need to know, boop, is that you have one action card. At any point, you can play it. If it has, there should be like a little arrow symbol on it. If it has that symbol, you can play it at any time, and the effect happens. It's just a way for you to fuck with the game in general. Once we get into combat, I will deal you more, but however many you get is how many you have, and that's it. Worth noting. And they'll be useful in combat in ways I will explain once we get into combat. But for now, look at the card. It should do a thing, and that thing happens in the universe. Cool. Next, you guys have been told out your equipment. What are we doing about these wiretapping kits?
Well, we have to take them with us.
Yeah,
I'll carry some extras if I can.
Diva, carry my boxes and follow me until I say otherwise. Okay.
I assume Diva can take more weight. It's
Diva-
a strong suit.
Diva can carry more weight. In addition, there's normally supposed to be a clone in there, and the inner cavity is empty, so you could probably just fill the inner cavity with most of
With
these
wiretaps.
wiretapping kits,
I
and
can
then
do that.
seal it up.
How many how many of these wiretaps do we have each?
22.25.
I would like to use my 22.25 wiretapping kits to make one marginally better wiretapping kit.
Okay, that's up to you there, Team Equipment Officer. You're in charge of how equipment should be used.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and use my assigned wiretapping kits to the best of my ability, like Friend Computer would want.
Do you want to use my wiretap kit? I have one.
I'll use the ones assigned to me
You
by
all
Friend Computer.
have been issued 22.25 wiretap kits. Pancakes is the only one who has the card that tells you what they do, sort of.
All right.
All right.
So,
I love how you're not reading the rest of it.
I'm reading. Oh, I'm reading it. Pancakes is frequently getting tickled. That's truly epic. So go ahead and roll that, Gabe, and let's see what you come up with.
So I have engineering 4, mechanics 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be rolling 6 dice.
Yep. And
So
Friend
launch
computer
test, node is 6,
plus
computer yes.
Yep.
Click and drag to roll the node.
Yeah, it's
Where am I clicking?
anywhere on the
Anywhere?
map. Fine. There it is. 3 successes. And Friend Computer.
Yes.
Good job.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And I lose Moxie?
You lose a Moxie, yes, for sure.
See, he's enjoying himself too.
Okay.
Everyone's enjoying themselves on my watch.
Gabe, friend computer is going to assist you
Yes, it works!
by tapping into your... oh, by the way, you all have computers in your brains. I didn't mention that earlier for those who haven't played before. Tapping into your cerebral cortex to assist you in your wiretapping by Bluetoothing all of these wiretap kits. All 90 wiretap kits are now Bluetoothed directly into your audio receptors.
Hooray!
Ouch.
So everything you hear comes in at a 90 times echo. Slightly off. You are in super stereo surround sound. You also get the bonus sound of clank, clank, hydraulic whir every time this powered armor suit takes a step. So,
Fantastic.
cool. There you go.
I don't like it.
Your super wiretap kit works fantastic, but you have to hold it.
I have to hold it.
You have to hold it. Yeah, it's like
The
7
one
wire.
hand?
Yeah, it's kind of like it works well, but only like it's like the rabbit ears on the television. If you hold it up, it works great. Otherwise, it's just static, which you hear loud and clear. So that's one hand.
Am
buddy.
I always hearing
But
these
you-
90 wiretap kits?
But dude, you hear. Oh yeah, but you hear everything. You hear heartbeats. You hear breath. You hear the scuttling of bugs across the pit, which is going to be incredibly useful for you on this mission, believe it or not. Assuming you can keep your sanity that long. All right. So a voice comes in over the intercom. Bum, bum,
Those are
bum,
screams of
bum.
happiness.
Yeah. Awesome. Fantastic. So as this happens, you guys will notice that you have now above your head, as well as the heads of everyone else in your troubleshooting team, Control Group Kepler Alpha. And the voice of JK comes in over the intercom. Those of you who are signed up to be injected with cockroach DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we've canceled further DNA testing indefinitely. Good news is we have a much better test for you. Fighting an army of cockroach-men. So those of you in Control Group Kepler Alpha, grab yourself a red laser rifle and some body armor and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test begins.
Thank God I'm
Dan,
not on that
can I get
mission.
my laser?
Yeah, all of you.
I have that.
All of you have your standard issue laser pistol, which adds 0 to your node. The laser rifle adds +1 to your node, and there is 1 of them. Additionally, there are 3 sets of level 1 armor. Ba-doop doop doop. Who's getting level 1 armor? Gabe?
Let me see. I'll take one.
You'll take, of course you will. You're the equipment officer. Why would you not?
I will give one to the
Mary,
team
am I
leader,
real?
of course.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Team leader, of course.
So Gabe gets 1.
Team leader gets one.
Team leader gets 1.
And the third
Right.
one,
Give it to the child. No.
give it to the child.
She don't need it. She don't need it. She has a super suit. Don't give it to her.
She's
She
not
does
more
not.
armor.
She's
on
not
the
actually
exoskeleton.
wearing the super suit.
That's okay.
I'm gonna play patty cake with my.
Who's getting it?
All right.
You're the
Giving
equipment
it to
officer.
Pancakes.
Pancakes gets it. All right. So the way the armor works, guys, is assuming you're wearing it, and it is actually just a T-shirt. Assuming you're wearing it,
Great.
it absorbs the first 1 injury you would receive. The
Nice.
level 2 armor absorbs 2 injuries. There's a certain point where you get to like the level 3 armor where it has to sustain a minimum amount of damage before it counts as taking damage at all, like a damage reduction, which is cool. But that's what you've got. And the laser rifle, I don't think I have one of those actually lined up. That's okay. Whoever is going to get that gets +1 node anytime they shoot with the laser rifle.
Okay.
Okay, so who's getting the laser rifle, Gabe? Oh, also, Miko is going to fuck off. He's like, okay, you guys got this. Boop.
The laser rifle is going to our team leader.
Okay.
Oh.
You are also the team combat officer, I suppose. So there you go. Excellent. Well, so here we go. Please, and you guys now have instructions with please follow the yellow line. So you got on your heads up display.
All right. Mandatory happiness exercise. Everyone must sing "Follow the Leader." Sing.
Oh no, walk in front of me. If
And-
something
I don't
is
know
gonna happen, I don't want to be the first
I guess
one dying.
I'm gonna go ahead and add a suit of armor.
I'm riding Diva's shoulders right now.
Yeah. All right. Let me just go ahead and
Wait, Dan. One last thing. Make sure to like and subscribe.
All right, so there's that. I'm just gonna slap him down somewhere. Boop. There you go. Suit of armor is one.
Thank you. No, I'm on his shoulders, so
Okay,
I'm gonna have
Bach.
to
There you
move
go.
them both.
We'll just say it's this big. All right. So obviously the yellow door doesn't open because you guys are red level clearance.
Well, I assume we're gonna have to, start somewhere else.
The computer never makes mistakes. Can we not get through this door somehow?
You
Well,
are
if
red
the
level
computer
clearance.
wanted us to have access, he would give us an access. Since there's none, let's go by the red door and make our
No,
way.
we were told to follow the yellow line, leader. Are you sure that's what we want to do?
There's no
How
right,
can you enter that door?
That sounds like disloyalty. How can you be questioning?
there's no right answer, y'all. Just so you know.
Team leader.
Everything you do will
Yes.
be wrong.
Using my mechanical know-how, I can't help but to notice there's a grate here. Perhaps
Then, perhaps
friend
we should
computer
use it.
wanted us to follow the line, but never said door.
True.
And here's clearly the clearly marked entrance
Oh
to our
yes,
appropriate level.
I agree.
Does my bot fit?
Yeah.
Do our bots fit there?
Your bot does not fit down there.
Mine's particularly everyone.
Oh no, there's only one bot. They all literally have just really, really nice T-shirts that reflect laser shots. Yours is a robot.
Okay. So equipment officer.
Yes.
Let's play a game. So the
Yes.
game is you have to use your laser rifle to create a larger opening in this crate, big enough for Diva to go through. Ready, set, go.
I shoot my imaginary laser rifle.
Shine
I
as
don't
the
have
way.
laser rifles.
Just her.
What?
Oh, we have
Oh.
laser pistol.
You have laser
Later.
pistols.
Let's play a game.
How am I supposed to shoot that again?
Roll, guns and
Shooting
violence or demolitions. You could use demolitions and violence.
So I roll
Or
basically 0.
Demolitions and smarts or demolitions and mechanic. This is
And this
pretty-
game wouldn't be fun if other people couldn't help.
This is pretty much this is pretty wide open to how you choose to solve this problem.
Can I use my wiretap to hear if there's anything down there?
You sure could. Gabe,
Yeah,
you could
there's
probably just
big-
ask. You could just ask Gabe. He can tell you whether anything's down
Oh, true.
there.
Gabe, do you hear anything down there?
Do I
You
Do I
don't.
hear anything down
no,
there?
you don't. There's like drip, drip.
There's liquid down there.
But it sounds like it's the way to go. Like it's a tunnel of some sort or a sewer. Or...
Yeah, clearly like a corridor or something down there.
Yeah, something like that.
Can we blow this up?
Yeah, you can.
Waiting on you, team lead.
You can do whatever you want.
I mean, I have 3 in violence and 2 in mechanics. Can
Would
I
you like-
use that to...
Yeah, violence mechanics for sure.
I'm here to help if you need.
So
I
if I,
can't
have
help but
3
notice
of
that
one and...
everyone is backing you.
Okay, so if I
I'm
have...
staying on this yellow line though.
Rob, if I have 3 violence and 2 mechanics, I roll 5?
Yep. You roll 5. For the particulars of how you would use violence and mechanics, I mean, there's a lot of ways one could apply violence to any mechanical object. You're going to be destroying the shit out of this grate, is what I've gathered here.
Yeah.
Go into fucking town on it with your laser rifle.
Do I use a computer dice?
Yes, always. Friend computer needs to tell you the best way to do this.
Ooh.
1 success. That'll be enough. It's
Okay.
not like it's trying to dodge. This is pretty cool, actually. So it's like, what that badass, like, click, click, blow, the ominous hum of the laser rifle building up, followed by a full auto barrage of... It's great is shredded into little bits of fucking shrapnel. And you are left...
Great job, team leader.
You are left with a hole large enough to fit the body armor if it wiggles a little bit.
Well, that's something.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna cost less.
Rub some oil on it.
I'm going to go ahead and move you guys over to the generic tunnels.
Oh, I'm surprised you actually had that.
Oh, totally have generic tunnels. I knew I would need generic tunnels eventually, so I just made generic tunnels. We're not in rounds or anything. You guys can just move about as you please.
Guys, did you know that you can actually get chlamydia from a koala? Not so cuddly now, are they?
That's great to know. Now there's a red door here.
Mm-hmm. There's a red door there for sure.
Oh, hey, we've got a little friend here. Come say hi.
Nani?
Nani. Oh, that's the computer monitor.
I can't
Oh.
really think.
Hi.
Yeah,
The
and
computer may have wanted us to go through that red door. We did follow his instructions down the yellow pathway, but let's explore a little bit.
anywhere
Hey,
where
wait.
there is a computer terminal, assume you can hack in there.
That
Where
was
does
a
this great
weirdo
lead?
Computer.
Where does that great leak? Who knows?
Does it go up or down?
Oh,
Does it go to the side? I don't know. This is a fucking flat piece of map.
let's just say
There's a-
that it goes down.
I'm not blowing something up again, just so
There's
you
a
know.
red blinking light on this grate.
Don't ignore the tiny red blinking lights, by and large. Those are my way of lighting the corridors.
Are you sure those aren't meant for us?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Friend
If the
computer put them there.
computer says it,
Those are tiny lights. That is a violet door. That is way above your
Yeah.
pay grade.
We are
Ah,
not
there's a
supposed to be here.
red door this way, guys.
There's a red door that
Oh,
way.
we're supposed to be. Oh, there's two red doors.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go through there? Or how does that?
It is currently that door currently does not seem to function. It is broke.
Oh,
this one is broken. We need to
This
we
one
need to put
over
more money in
here-
those infrastructure.
This one over here will open if you get close to it.
it's not.
Damn it.
Hold on.
What's
I
wrong?
have to move it.
Everything is falling apart here.
Doop. There you go. Functionally, it's moved.
Team leader,
Yes.
what are we
Is
doing?
that on the map level? It is on the map.
We're
level.
gonna go this way. I get a good feeling.
Wait,
To
what
what
was
end?
our
Team
what was
leader.
our original order?
You have to go fight an army of cockroach-men.
Oh, this seems like
Like you do.
where they would be.
There is a red door here.
There's a red door there. That door
Why
will
did
function.
Could we
I-
have used the wiretap on Fred's computer
Oh,
to figure out
so-
the security system
hey.
to find where the cockroach
It's
men are?
your job to
Gabe,
find that out.
When you
Yes.
once you enter this area through this minor hatch, which is what we would basically call a Jeffrey's tube with a ladder going up, you hear
Uh-huh.
a scuttling.
Oh, times 90, right? Ah!
Okay.
I'm
You
Guys,
Anyone gonna go up?
guys,
Yeah.
guys. I hear it scuttling.
Ah!
Now, I can't tell you what kind of scuttle, but it is a very clear, distinct scuttle.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I think it's not the right door. We should go back. I don't think we're at the right place. I
Now
don't-
let's not panic. Keep a smile
Alright,
on
team
your
leader.
face. Starts playing the kazoo again.
We cannot question our team leader.
You cannot.
We
trust
should
the
not
team.
question the
We cannot.
computer, but you know, what if there's a virus in the computer?
Whoa,
That sounds
whoa,
disloyal.
Whoa, that sounds
You
like
cannot
No.
question the computer.
That sounds like disloyalty.
You're gonna
We
go
can't
ahead
question
and,
you, but you can't question the computer.
I'm not
we're just gonna
questioning the
go ahead
computer.
and hold on real quick.
There cannot be anything wrong with the computer.
Shine my
Oh.
love. You've just been
Yeah.
given,
Yes.
you've just been given a treason star.
Oh, I'm sorry to do this. I think I have to put my explosive collar on shine.
She has
No, I
a
don't
treason
think.
star.
As team equipment officer, I concur with your use of this equipment.
Can
I am
use
still
a-
your team leader. You still have to listen to me for the whole mission.
We will.
I'm the
With the
loyalty
collar.
officer. Mowgli, can I roll a melee to
To
overpower?
try and slap it on her anyway? Yeah, you can.
Alright, how am
So-
I going to do that?
Both of you,
I guess it would be chutzpah. I mean, I have a 2 in violence.
are you
and a 1 in
trying to
chutzpah, but I
talk
do
her
it be-
into it? Or are you trying to
So,
slap it on
leader,
her
just
by
to keep
force?
your mind off of things, did you know that if you've ever had a nightmare where you can't move or speak, but you're still completely
I'm
conscious,
going to use my
it's called
stealth
locked-in syndrome.
and chutzpah.
Okay. Stealth and...
I'm just going to...
You can't use stealth and chutzpah unless you're sneaking.
Yeah, I'm going to use my stealth to try and, like, sneakily put it
Okay.
on her.
Okay. Alright, I got
Can
it.
I?
You may roll brains and stealth.
Brains and stuff.
No, she can roll brains and stealth to try and resist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Are
I got a
you
4 in stealth
fucking
and a 1
kidding
in...
me?
No, that's you could Monty Hall me here. You got anything else you want to roll instead? But I
Yeah,
would
I want to roll chutzpah. How do you say that?
chutzpah and stealth. Okay, you can roll chutzpah and stealth. Pancake's got 1 success. Not
If
great.
I got minus something, I don't count it, right?
Oh no, you count minuses. Yeah.
I do?
What is your total between chutzpah and stealth?
-2.
You roll
you
2
roll
dice.
minus-
You could beat him.
Wait, do you
I
roll a 2
roll
if you have
dice?
-2?
Yeah, if you have -2 total, like everything adds up to -2, you roll 2 dice. But everything that is not a success takes away a success. So if you roll 5 and 6, you're great. And also friend computer died.
Oh.
You rolled 1 success, but you also rolled 1 failure, which means that your success cancels your failure, and Pancake slaps the collar on you. Click. You now have
It's-
an explosive collar on your neck. Beep, beep, beep.
So do we do anything with this card then, or how does?
No, well, yeah, actually, I'm gonna take that from you, Pancakes.
Is it to make sure I'm not gonna freak out when I'm gonna see those shit ass monsters?
No, you sounded disloyal, so we're just putting this on you as a precaution.
Pancakes.
I mean, are you
What
afraid
is
I'm
this
gonna run
actual
away?
card that I have?
See if you can drag that card over to Mary and give her the explosive collar card.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, okay,
She-
yeah. Give her that
I
card.
think she had.
Yeah.
Oh, may have just dragged it into the dark.
If it's in the dark, I've got it. Okay, I'm going to give it to her. I'm going
Hey,
to take it, and then I'm going to give it to... Give card. Give. I'm just going to make this go away. And... I'm going to give 1 to her. Explosive
question the computer.
collar. Boop. The team...
It's just a precaution.
The team loyalty officer has priority when it comes to team loyalty. I mean, that's just how that is. Okay, so now you have an explosive collar on you, which is fine. That doesn't hurt anybody until he presses the button. Then it hurts.
Rob.
Yeah.
So I clicked on the action deck here,
Yeah.
and I hit draw 1,
Okay.
and I got this card. I feel like I shouldn't have done that.
I'm stealing it. Well, I'm just going to actually
It's-
drag it out on the table, and I'll take it away.
There.
There, it's gone.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, don't pull those yet, just yet. Okay, so here we are. Explosive collars attached, etc., etc.
My fearless leader, you seem slightly unhappy about this turn of events. Let me try to cheer you up with a fun fact.
I'm sure the computer brought us here for a reason. How about we move on?
Scuttle, scuttle above.
Perfect.
Scuttle, scuttle.
Could I help in any way?
God, I'm kind of
Maybe we
scuttling.
should go back to the computer we saw before and ask him a few things.
Sounds good. Lead the way. please.
I'm just
Sorry,
gonna-
tight corners.
You're
Sorry,
gonna
hold
be-
on. 1 second.
Yes.
Boop. Boop.
I guess I'm going first.
Boop.
I mean,
Boop. 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 Boop.
yes.
Oh, God.
Down the corridor.
Oh, the scuttling.
The scuttling fades as you move away.
Guys, I can't help but to notice the scuttling
The,
is
scu-
getting less loud.
the scuttling increases, Gabe, as you get over closer to here.
Oh, guys,
Don't worry.
I can't help but to notice that I don't see anyone in my vision anymore.
Keep going north. North.
Back to where we dropped him.
Something dynamic lighting. You're on the right track. They're going to be over here. Can you see the ping in the dark? There you go.
Yes.
Right, there you go.
Leader Shine, who should try and get into the...
I suppose we should ask the little girl.
To reprogram something? Fearless leader?
Fearless
No,
leader.
I think you can convince the
Try-
computer to tell us which way we should go.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sure they have
because I'm so
cameras.
charming. You want me to convince friend computer to tell us what?
No, I don't. I want you to, Oh, I can't do that. I'm gonna be blown up. Never mind.
You
So can I have a sweet talk with my friend?
The computer? Everyone's friend, the
Yes.
computer? Of course you could talk to the computer. You could talk to the computer anytime you want.
I
You
want the
just gotta-
computer to clearly explain to us the way.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Oh, okay.
Do you know the way?
Day way. Boop. It says this door. Boop. Will take you to your next mission objective. Boop.
If you children would have listened to me, this is where we would have been at the beginning. This is where the computer wanted us. I don't deserve that.
I detect high levels of blood pressure, leader. Please dance to this kazoo music.
I think she might need a chill pill.
No, I am perfectly fine.
A chill sedative.
That does not
pill.
sound. That does not sound very chill.
We're gonna move on towards the next door.
Bop. Whap. All right.
Cool.
So you guys pass through the door, and I will pull you over to the area you're on now.
I
We're
think
moving-
everybody should have a star of treason because I didn't betray the computer. I was right when he said not to go there.
No, it was because you insinuated that the almighty computer can never be infallible.
We never asked him. And we just did, and he told what I thought
Door
he would say.
opens.
I'm the most loyal person to this computer.
Guys go in. Door closes.
You don't have to convince me. You
All
have to
right,
convince
so
friend computer.
now that you guys are in, pause for the cause. All right. Well, test subjects. Here we are. Last known sighting area of the Roach-Men. Huh.
Crash, do you hear anything in the...
Oh, scuttle. Actually, I'll tell you what, guys. The lab boys have told me these things probably won't come out if it's bright out here, so we're just going to go ahead and... we're just going to go ahead and kill the lights for you. Boop.
What?
Oh gosh.
I tell Diva to turn on its robot eyes as beacon.
It's got a little flashlight that turns on. Beep. Pew. I'm going to actually go ahead and jump in here and provide that thing with a light radius. There we go. All players see light. Boom. Diva provides a light radius. Oh, Gabe, scuttle. The moment the lights go out, it went from scuttle to...
I'm gonna
Oh
have
god.
Diva. I'm still on top of Diva's shoulders. I need her to be in the middle of this room right now.
Okay.
Guys, they're all around us. They're in the same room.
Boo.
That's impossible, man.
Boo. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot them.
Okay, so here we find ourselves. We're going to engage in some combat now. Here's how this is going to work. I am going to issue everyone a bunch of action cards. We're going to deal out, let's say, 3 action cards per person. All players get 3 action cards. Boo! Now, here is how combat works in this game. It involves bluffing and lying and then doing stuff. So, the initiative order starts at 10 and works its way all the way down to 0. At the beginning of the round, I'm going to basically say 3, 2, 1, do the thing. I'm going to give you a little more time because the cards are intangible. You will have to choose a card from your hand, either an action card or an equipment card or a power card, what have you, and you will play it face down, and that is going to be your action card for the round. Every action card should have an action number on it, anywhere between, usually like 0 to 6. They can go higher, but they probably don't. You may choose any initiative order that you want. If you want to go on 10, you can say, I go on 10. If anyone calls you out on it, you have to flip over the card that you have played face down, and if that initiative order happens to be lower than what you claimed you had, you lose your turn and they steal your card. And they get your action. So generally it behooves you, if we're all cooperating, to just let people take their action. But if two people happen to want to stop each other from doing something, that's sort of when this system comes into play. The initiative's order is based on bluffing. You choose what order you want to go on. If anyone feels like calling you a liar and trying to steal your action, they can.
I totally was not paying attention to a damn thing you just
Yep,
said.
not enough.
Here's what's going to happen. Everyone choose one of your equipment or action cards and play it face down somewhere in this area.
How do you play it face down?
You will drag it out. It will automatically be played face down.
Do we have to put that out right now?
Yeah.
Can I use an action card to use an equip?
I would.
Because
Yes, you can, but play the action card instead.
I mean, I played it, but now it's disappeared.
So, it's over. I got it right here. This it.
I mean, it must be.
Here's what I'm gonna do for you. Whoop! I'm gonna reveal this whole area. So now we're gonna take that card and we'll put it back down here, so you guys can all see this. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Ivy, this is you.
Mm-hmm.
I just put that one.
Okay, that's you. This is
what am I
Ivy.
looking for?
That's
Everything's still dark except for the room I'm in.
down here. Can you see this?
It's all fog.
It's all foggy. Hold on, pancakes. How about now?
Like I can see you going over like something in here, but it's like I can't see it.
Weird. Let me check your. Check you. You have sight. You have vision. Let me up this to 100 feet. How about
I can't see anymore. What the
now?
No, I'm gonna hit F.
If you move, can I see something? Can you
No.
see something if I move?
Yeah, like if I move over stuff, I can see it.
Okay.
Everything else is still fog.
Okay. No worries. Tell you what I'll do then. Let us go ahead for now, and we will disable fog of war, boop, and we'll just keep the dynamic lighting. How about now?
I see nothing now.
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
Just the room I'm in.
Just the room you're in. Okay. No worries. Let's turn on fog of war. Let me reveal the map. Boop, 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 boo. How about now?
Just the
Just
room.
the
What we saw
We're in.
before.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. One more time. Boop,
With
boop,
feeling.
with feeling. Alright, I'm going to drag one of you guys around. Let's see.
I see the map now, but there's still fog.
Okay. Can you see any of the stuff? Okay, hold on one sec. Can you see this? Boop. Or this?
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
card.
in the
Okay.
room.
Another
No
card.
worries. Okay. I can see your cards. Let me change this real quick. Gonna add. Okay. No problem. Go ahead, guys, and just drag your card out. As long as I can see them, that'll be good enough for now. I got yours. Other two people, we have 2 more cards to play. Just drop it right above where the picture of your icon is.
Well, my card's been moved around. I don't even know which one's.
I know where it is.
Mowgli, can you just explain how this one would?
Let me see if I can see it.
It's over my little character.
Hold
Hey,
on.
that's
I
my
got it.
card.
That's your. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Oh, stop moving cards. I got this. Flip. Let me see.
Like, why would I want to play that?
Oh, well, there are reasons. Boop. Mostly because you want someone else to fail. All right, so for now, what I'm going to do is... Oh, I thought that was good. Gabe, boop. Ivy, boop. All right, everyone's got their card next to them? Yeah?
No.
Sure.
Maybe.
No?
Seeing as how you said
dropped
that, I
mine.
should
Thank you.
Yours is way bigger. I should shrink it back
take.
down.
I'm
Alright.
gonna use another one. Hold on.
All right. So, I should paint the scene for you guys while we're here. So the lights go down. Obviously, it's very dark in here. You guys have, like, your laser pistols / laser rifle elude a very small amount of light, and it's red light. The flashlight from the Diva's mecha is, illuminating this little square room that you happen to be in. What comes crawling over in a big mass of hundreds and hundreds of them are a bunch of cockroach-sized clones, like little human beings, with an extra set of arms and little antennas on their heads. And they're all wearing little red jumpsuits.
Okay.
That's
Kill
what happens.
it with fire.
They start swarming all over you, biting and punching and kicking in their plaintive, puny little cockroach-sized bodies. Pancakes, you got it? All right, cool. So, we're going to count down the initiative order. So, one of two things can happen. One of three things, I suppose. First, you can choose on anytime I say an order counting down, you can say, I'm going to go on this number. If anyone calls your bluff, you have to reveal your card. You flip it. And if your card has that number on it, or lower, or higher, rather, then you're good to go. If not, you lose your action.
I don't even know if my card had a number.
Yeah,
I forgot
me
mine.
neither.
That's okay. That's okay.
Rob,
Or-
can you just
You can just say you just wait till the very end of the round, and then we go in order from left to right, which is what most people tend to do anyway. Just because you played an action card face down or an equipment card doesn't mean you actually have to use that card. It just means that's what initiative order you've chosen to go on.
Okay.
You can actually use any card in your repertoire on your turn.
and if it's a quick play code, does initiative matter order? Or can I
Not at
just
all.
play it?
You can play it whenever. You don't get more cards. That's sort of the caveat. You can play your cards whenever. You can burn all of your cards before your first turn ever happens, but then you're out of cards. Yeah, baby left.
Question. I noticed a few cards have zeros.
Yes, those are action order 0. Those
We can
go,
play them anywhere we want.
if it has a little arrow on it, you can play it anytime you want. I will show you. Choose. Let me see one that has an arrow. Boop, boop, boop. Let me see if I can show you this to you guys. Flip card. Can you guys see this? Boop.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you see the little arrow right here?
Mm-hmm.
That means it can be played anytime. If it doesn't have that symbol, then it can only be played on your turn.
Okay.
Cool. So, I'm just going to count down the initiative. 10. Anybody? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Sorry, higher number is go second.
Higher numbers are first. 5, 4.
I think that's me.
You can choose to go on
I'll
4.
I'll go 3.
Okay. So, Gabe, you're up. On 4, you're up. What are you doing?
Do I flip my card?
You don't have to. You may choose to play the card, but you don't have to. You can do whatever you want.
I choose to.
You choose to. All right. Gabe's card is...
That's my card.
Wrong card. Whoop.
That's my card.
I'm going to flip it. Flip.
So then mine's probably next to her.
Flip it.
There it is.
Everything looks like a nail.
What does this do? Hold on.
You spot a tool that is
Oh my
useful
god,
for the
it's fucking
action.
huge.
Describe it. The GM has veto over your description. You get a +1 to your dice. Okay. What
right.
tool will you be using, Gabe? I hope it's super hearing.
Dish soap.
Dish soap.
Dish soap.
Dish soap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. You have dish soap and are using it. We can assume.
I'm throwing it at the Roach-Men.
Okay. We're gonna assume, yeah, there could be dish soap in this room. It looks like a room that would store dish soap.
Mm-hmm.
There are barrels of it. You may use a barrel of dish soap.
Yeah. All right.
I'd like to play my card,
Is it play anytime?
Yep.
Cool. I will flip it for you.
and I scream at him, "Go get him, equipment man!"
Unexpected boon. Play after a target has. Okay, so go ahead and roll, Gabe.
Oh,
Put a roll here.
Fuck. Throw and violence
My intention here is to coat them in the dish soap.
in dish soap. All right, so you're gonna have very slippery bug people. This is like a
Well-
bunch of little sexy Jeff Goldblums from The Fly.
No, there's science behind this. Do you want me to
Okay.
roll the science on it?
You want to roll science instead of throw? Okay, yeah, you could roll.
No. What I'm saying is there's science behind
There's
the reason why I'm doing it.
There's a reason
Yeah.
behind it.
Yeah. If you spray roaches with dish soap, it actually clogs up their ability to breathe since they
Okay.
don't have actual lungs, and that actually kills them faster than bug spray.
You know what?
You
Yeah,
suffocate them immediately.
roll brains and throw. That's fine.
Doesn't he add?
Brains,
Brains throw. That's fine.
brains throw.
Yeah.
So it's 3 + 1.
Yeah, 4. 4 plus friend computer.
And the card didn't give you any bonuses?
It gives him one additional success.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you roll +1 because of the soap. So it's going to be 5 dice total. Plus, you're going to get
5 dice total.
one actual success no matter what you do.
So
Unexpected.
5 dice total,
Yep.
including friend computer.
No, he is the 6th
Okay.
time. She.
5
It.
plus computer.
Her. I always thought of it as a her. Oof.
1 is cocked.
It doesn't
1
count.
of the dice is cocked.
You can't have a digitally cocked die. It landed on.
It's fucking cocked! I see a 5 and a 1!
I'm looking at
I
it.
see a
Okay,
cocked
all right, it's cocked. All right.
But
So-
he gets 3 successes.
Gabe, you got 3 successes. You tipped this barrel over. Now the entire area you guys are in is covered in soap. So that is going to be a -1 to anything that involves moving or athletics. Just to stay
Good job,
on your grounding.
Sparta.
However, this
did I coat them?
whole group of them is just slathered in soap.
Now, do they have human lung? Because I was
I suppose
kind
we'll
of
find out on their turn.
okay.
All right. Next up is going to be the 3s. 3, 3, 3.
That
That
would
would
be
be-
pancake.
But I just used my code, so
That
was
doesn't
that my
count.
turn?
Nope, that's
Right,
playing it dumb.
So then I guess I would just shoot them with my pistol.
Yeah, though, to
How
be
did-
fair, at this point, Pancakes, if anyone wanted to stop you, you don't have a card in front of you, so they could. But that's okay. I don't think anyone's going to stop you. You shoot them with your pistol. Light them up, man. Roll
Okay.
guns and violence. And friend computer, of course. Woo! Jesus. Oh, good. Friend computer's here to help.
Mother of God!
Now,
Super successful.
So you McCree these guys. It's high, dude. Blah 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 blah.
All praise the.
You just get down. So you. All right, here we're gonna spin you a narrative here. So in lieu of the slope, you kind of slip and fall, but pull the trigger on the laser rifle and take these things all out at the waist, like sort of sawing them in half. Everyone else manages to leap over the laser beam. Friend computer is here to help, however. So
Perfect.
PKIER, I could tell that you are undergoing an undue amount of stress on this mission.
I mean, I guess, but
I will censor out the source of your stress to make it less stressful. Boop. You now have a pixelated blob where there used to be a bunch of Roach-Men.
I feel I have to just start laughing uncontrollably now because I bet just
Toot. Okay, so now there is a writhing, wiggling, pixelated blob from the worst nightmares of the worst of hentai, flopping around on the ground in a viscous jelly of lubricant and bugmen gore. But don't worry,
Okay,
we've
so-
got another pixelated blob coming in from this section over here.
Oh God.
that
Okay.
doesn't sound that bad. Just shoot at the pixelated block.
So now we've got the 2s. Anyone going on a 2? Anyone going on a 1? The 0s. So 0s
Me.
we're going to do from left to right, starting with the team leader.
Okay.
What are you doing, team leader? You may either choose to use any of the cards at your disposal, or you can just choose to take any action. It doesn't have to involve a card. And if you're not going to use your card, you can just put it right back in your hand.
I want to use this one.
The one you've put down?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, flip it so that I can see what it is. I gotta set this so I can see what they are no matter what. Whap! It's huge now.
Someone clear their dice.
Slightly worse than expected. You can
Those are
click.
my dice.
Anyone can click to clear everyone else's dice.
Oh,
Play
okay.
after someone has rolled, but before the GM discards. Subtract one. That's hilarious. That means you're probably going to want to hold on to that until someone else takes an action. Which you
Okay.
can, but you can play that anytime. That doesn't have to be your action.
Oh. Then give it back to me,
Yeah,
please,
just
sir.
put it back in your hand, and then you can take your action. Those can be played at any time. You can play all of them anytime you want. The one thing that stops that from being ludicrous is that when you're out of them for the whole session, you're just out of them. You have no more. But yeah, there's a lot of fuck you cards. Most of them are fuck you cards. Most of them trip up your fellow
Okay,
troubleshooter.
if I want to use this other one. Come on,
Drag it out and place it. I will take a look at it. Flip.
give me a second.
I got it. Okay. Yes, you can do that by combining with Ivy when she does her thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna. So she plays combined assault. Pick another troubleshooter. They can attack the same target as you immediately, and it does not count as their turn. Or you can pick anyone else. It doesn't have to be Ivy. They just basically get a free action. At a +1, they can attack you at a +1 instead.
Oh.
Says so on the card. Their choice.
Well, I assume Ivy's not going to attack me.
We can all make assumptions. Cool. Ivy.
Wait, what just happened?
She played a card that says you get a free shot right now at +1. You can either choose to shoot the same target as Shine, or you can shoot her. Your choice.
And by shoot, you mean
With your
attack, because I have no
pew,
gun.
pew. You have
So we all have pistols.
everyone's got a pistol. You don't have the laser rifle, but you have the laser pistol. Everyone's standard issue. You have a jumpsuit and a laser pistol. That's it. Your jumpsuit has pockets. That's as far as you've gotten.
But it has pockets.
Okay.
It has pockets.
Don't you?
And that's
shoot me.
only for this round, or can I save that?
No, it's right now. It does not
Right
affect
now.
your action. It's basically just a free action that you can give one person.
Yeah, Sean, give it to you.
Oh, it doesn't count as my action.
Not your action, no. She played a card that
Don't
gives
you dare
someone else
shoot
a
me.
free action, but you can use the shoot.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot.
Oh, these guys are wriggling around, but we don't need to count them, really.
Oh no, I'm gonna calculate the pipes that are running overhead with oil,
Oh,
and I'm gonna shoot that pipe
okay.
so that it floods that area with oil.
This area here?
The area where the wriggling censored mass
Oh,
is.
this one. Okay, there's one wiggling censored mass here, and another one coming up from this way.
So we're
Oh
gonna
no, the one that's coming up. This
Okay,
this
got
mass
it.
is dealt with.
Okay,
we're gonna
this-
be drowning and burning at the same time, like
the
in the
same
soap and the
time.
fire.
Okay, cool. And go ahead, fire away. Actually, pardon me. For this action, Ivy, you can only shoot what Shine is shooting. What are you shooting, Shine?
Oh, same. Man, we looked at each other and
you're shooting the
we're
pipe.
shooting
Okay,
the
yeah.
pipe.
Okay, both of you roll attacks on the pipe.
You
that
gave her
is-
the nod.
That's gonna be
Yes.
guns plus either alpha complex or mechanics. Or, no, it's gonna be guns and either mechanics or violence.
I can roll mechanics and violence.
Yes.
Well, I don't
successes
have
equal
anything on
damage.
guns, so I'm gonna roll my 2 dice for violence and friend computer.
Oh, well, you have 0 for guns. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll it. Do it up. And you get +1, so add 1 more die.
Oh, come on.
I didn't do that.
Both of you get only Ivy gets the +1, but that's hilarious.
Okay.
You
So I
failed
roll
anyway.
3 dice then?
Yeah, roll 1 more die.
I had 2 successes.
Yeah, you did great. You did fine. You're definitely punching a hole in
There
there.
we go.
Okay, you got 1 success. And no friend computer. So yeah, your combined assault, you blast open a tube of, yeah, let's go with some kind of viscous oil. Smells acrid and flammable. How could
And
this
it coats
possibly
the
go
area
wrong?
where
Oh,
those,
yeah. Well, it coats
Other wriggling mess.
it.
How does the
coats-
oil and the soap
It
mix
coats
together?
this.
Jesus,
Okay.
it coats everything.
Yes.
It's spraying. Actually, it's spraying out. You guys shot it from here. It's spraying out more like this. It's not really going this way. It's more like. How do they mix? Slipperily. Slipperily. Is that a word? Slipperily. Okay.
Guys,
and
the
now,
floor is lava.
And now we're going to the next 0. Ready? Go ahead there, Ivy. You're up. It's your action. Are you going to play a card, or are you going to just take an action?
Blow the place up.
Get in your power suit.
No one has powers yet.
I'm riding the shoulders of Diva.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Oh, yeah.
You're not stuck in the oil and
I should
the
move Diva
soap.
over here. Boop. Boop.
Yeah. Diva is not coated in oil, is she?
Oh, everyone. I mean, up to the knees, sure. And at the front of it has been sprayed with the stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna play my kazoo and have Diva dance to the beat on top of the wriggling mass.
Okay, sure. So this wiggling mass here.
Yes.
Okay, so Diva, roll me mechanics and
I'm programming her to dance.
yeah. No, I get this is a check for. You know what? I'll just decide how this works out for Diva. It's fine. Yeah, it's got a 2.
Spoke too much.
Yeah, it's fine. You know what? It's gonna manage to slide over there.
I'm so sorry,
And
Pancake.
sort of do little loop-de-loos. Yeah.
It's a beautiful sight. Everyone should be smiling and laughing just like
Obviously.
And the light, and that was your primary light source, is now just sort of spinning around as a strobe light. It goes past
it's
the
like a
thing
disco.
and gradually fades. It's like over here. Now you can see the light flashing like a lighthouse in the distance.
Hold on, I'm with it.
Right. Oh yeah, you are, aren't you?
You're gonna make her sick.
Guys, pick your cards for the next round.
I didn't use mine, so that's the one that stays? Or can I bring it back and pick a different one? I don't think he's at his desk.
I think he's making a drink.
I'm not sure, because didn't he say we can play any card? What's the point of even putting it?
It's for, I think, the turn order. The whole
Mhm.
initiative thing. I'm going to pick my card up, because I don't even know what the initiative was.
You can.
Oh, all the cards I have left are fucking rude.
I can basically screw someone over or blow everyone up.
Yeah. Alrighty. So they attack the scuttling mob here. They're gonna go for the nearest. They're gonna the nearest. They can't. They can. They're gonna go there, and both of you guys over
Oh.
here. So
I can't even see what's going on. It's all
Peg you are going to be covered in little scuttling,
Anti-monsters.
biting. They're pixelated. You can't. You literally can't. They're pixelated.
I
They're
really
just
know what's
little
going on.
Ah! They're getting in your jumpsuit. They're biting you. They're kicking you. It feels so weird. All those nightmares of waking up in the middle of the night with a palmetto bug on you, and you're like, ah! It's that. Which means boop, 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 boop.
Oh, quick question. Earlier, I got a computer dice. Do I take away?
Yes, you lose a moxie. If you anytime that happens, you lose a moxie. You lost the moxie, and this is probably why you're losing the moxie. Did you just move away from the blob? Boop! I'll just make the blob bigger. You're not the boss of this blob.
I just, slightly moved away. You're not supposed to do that. That's very rude.
Hey, guess what you guys get? Boop, boop, boom.
Oh.
Welcome to the fun world of totally not heretical things at all. By the way, those are having those is heresy and traitorous, so I wouldn't go advertising that.
We'll all pretend we don't see them.
Yep. Well, you can't see anything in this dark. I mean, Gabe could hear stuff happening.
I could hear that card being handed to him.
All right. So,
Have we managed to kill any of them?
oh, you killed that whole blob in the middle is fucking
Yeah.
dead. And these guys.
What about
have-
the blob that I danced over
Yeah, the one you slid through.
and covered in oil?
You couldn't dance. I rolled for it, and it wasn't so much dancing as sliding majestically past it in the attempt to dance. But the oil is there, so I mean,
Oh,
we're
I
just
forgot.
one errant laser shot away from that working.
I forgot to put my card down. Is that bad?
Go ahead and put your card down now. Pancakes needs to put his card down now, and then we'll do the thing. And again, it can be an equipment card. It can be one of those new cards you got. All right, we're all ready? Cool. Anyone going on 10? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I think that's me.
5, go.
If I'm wrong and somebody calls me out, it fucks me. But if I'm wrong, nothing happens, right?
Yeah, well, as long as you flip the card or say the thing before anyone calls you bluff, you're fine.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going. I think I'm right. Right?
Are you using this card?
Yeah.
Whop. A gun in the right place. You spot a ranged weapon that would be useful for this action.
All right.
Describe it. Gabe, what kind of ranged weapon do you think you found?
I found one of the guns that belong to these mutated roach
okay.
people.
All right, yeah, cool. That's
Just
plus
kind of
one.
laying there.
Yeah, you get a plus
Yeah.
1.
All right. So I'm going to take their gun,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to use science, mechanics, whatever.
Okay.
Try to find some sort of frequency that's going to just explode their fucking heads or something.
Brains science?
Sure.
Or yeah, we're gonna go brain science or mechanics and science there.
We're going to go... I'll choose science brains.
Okay, you got it.
So that brings me to 6 plus computer.
Okay, cool.
So 6 plus computer. Wow.
2 successes. Yeah, fuck it. It destroys the gun. But yeah, basically what you manage to do is dial the parabolics of the laser rather than being like funneled to a tight beam. You open it up to a huge broad spectrum and just that does, by the way, lose you 1 moxie because it sounds awful. It's like a million nails on a million chalkboards.
No, he wouldn't be able to hear it.
He can.
I can.
He is currently connected to 90 spy drone units.
To a super spy drone unit.
Incredibly sophisticated. He also has a super one that he made out of 22.5 of them. Okay, and this pile will be dead. Boop.
Yosh.
Yosh. Everyone, go ahead and pick your cards back up.
Wait, again?
Yeah, pick your cards
Why?
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just
I
killed.
handled this.
You killed the last one of those.
Okay, so we go here.
Uh,
We're gonna see how things are.
Sure, let's follow.
Guys, you're welcome. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow my stream of consciousness.
Hold
There's
on
nothing.
1 second here, guys. All right. Lights
see
come
anything.
back on.
Oh,
Ooh,
oh, hey.
are we done in this area?
The voice comes over the intercom.
Oh, I'm stuck down here.
Well done, troubleshooters. So the lab boys tell me that it looks like you have taken out all of the cockroach-men. So kudos all around. Now you just got to worry about the man-roaches, and we'll get you out of there.
Oh, great!
Gabe,
Great.
you hear a especially large scuttling.
Oh my god.
Yes, there's something coming. Hit the deck.
Where
Equipment
are you
officer,
coming
which direction?
So, this is
I mean, I have to have a direction,
Or-
right? Like a parabolic
yeah.
direction.
Oh yeah, you're so Gabe, you're getting like
Oh god, there it is.
ping, ping, daredeviling it, and there's a human-sized cockroach. There is nothing man-like about this thing. It is just, except that it is holding a laser pistol in all 6 of its hands.
Oh.
I got this.
I have no idea
Don't
where
worry,
anyone
guys.
is right
Don't
now.
worry,
Where
guys.
do
I got
we
this.
go?
Over here.
Over.
Bing, bing.
What if it was just one guy with 6 guns? That'd be fucking ridiculous.
Rob,
Would-
you can
yeah.
see my cards, right?
I would like to. Let me see.
Oh my god.
Can I use a card right now?
Yeah, well, I can steal your cards.
No, if I want to use one, can I use one right now?
Yes, you may use a card right now before we go into combat. That's fine.
I
Oh,
want to use this one.
I will use this one then.
Slightly worse than expected.
I want to use this one.
Okie
Can I?
dokie. Oh, yes. Yes, you can. Good news, because I had a bunch of these guys lying around.
You,
Token layer. Now there's another one.
No, I want it
Now
to fly.
there's another one. Oh my god, yes. Yes, it
Wait.
flies.
It flies.
I'm on a different map.
You're on a
No,
different
you're
map.
Oh wait, no.
You're right
Same
here.
map. Can't
Right.
see anything.
What about
Scroll
now?
up. You're not in the
I
right part
see
of the
you.
map.
No.
No?
So you want to use this green card, Pancakes, yeah?
Mhm.
All right.
Oh yeah, his map is all fucked up.
Huh.
Hit F5, see if it
Yeah.
refreshes.
F5.
Oh, okay, cool. So the way these work, Pancakes, is basically you tell me how much moxie, and that's how the thing happens.
It says I'm immune to explosions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I
Okay.
guess use 1 moxie to be immune to explosions for.
You toughen up,
Okay,
and you
let me
can
get rid of
go ahead
my
and take that back. Whap, take that back. That's just always with you. Alrighty. So now they fly. That's cool.
Wait, that's what Shine did with her cards? She made
Oh
them.
yes.
She
Fuck,
made
it
it
happened
worse by making them into palmetto bugs, so now they fly. They fly poorly, but they fly.
I got scared of that shit, so now everybody is.
So that's gonna mean, yeah, everyone.
Well, we're in a tunnel, right? Like, where can
Yeah. So the only downside there is that everyone loses 1 moxie because you see it and it's coming at you. You're like, my god, that's terrifying. And then
What?
its wings
All this?
open up, yeah, and it goes, and it's pants-shittingly terrifying. Also
Fair.
now, it's except you, Pancakes, you're fine
I... Oh, perfect. I'll add my
because
moxie.
it's a sensor blob to you.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see shit.
Oh.
So, turn order, or how's it?
Yeah, everyone drop down a card, and we will go in turn order as combat.
Can you move
continues.
Diva up to me?
Yeah, I can. Are you not? Let me give you permission for Diva.
Thank you.
We're gonna say controlled by Ivy, and we're gonna name it. Name Diva. Show nameplate.
So, that's just like our pack mule.
Yep. It is. I hope nothing bad happens to it because there's a lot of gear in there. And it's standing in a pile of flammables at present. Alrighty. So here's where
where'd the
everyone
bug-
is. It's right here. The sensor block is what's there currently. Can you guys see the sensor block?
Nope.
Oh, hold on. Let me put it on the right layer. There it is. Boop.
Oh.
There it is. It's a sensor block. For those of you that aren't Pancakes, there's a bug there as well. It can
Great.
fly. It can fly, which means it's not going to be on the floor very much. So, has everyone played a card?
Not yet.
Working on it.
I'm happy to go first if anyone doesn't.
I'm sure people would be happy to tell you that's okay now, Pancakes.
Oh yeah.
I hope it involves what I think it's going to involve.
Oh yeah.
All right, so everyone good?
1 second.
Almost. Waiting on, I think, yeah, just Gabe. Alrighty. Go ahead and 10.
Cool.
9.
I'll
Okay.
do that if that's possible.
Anyone? Going once, going twice?
Because
Awesome.
pancakes.
So,
You
so, seeing as how I have no idea what is that giant
You have
fuzzy
no clue.
blob, I run at the creature
Uh-huh.
and with a live grenade.
All right. What, like holding it in your hand
Whoops.
heroically as you charge towards it?
Flip card.
Oh, sorry, I flipped it. You flipped it. We flipped it. All right. It gives you
Ooh.
+1?
+3?
Plus
+4? What is that?
+3 violence. Yep.
Because I mean, I'm supposed to be insanely helpful, so
Yeah, you are.
run out of
Right?
it.
You charge him with a grenade.
Emphasis on the insane.
Yep. All right. So you pull the pin, charge the thing.
Alright.
Go ahead and roll.
It's like melee because I'm not throwing it.
Yeah, that's fine. Melee and violence is fine.
Just punch him with a grenade.
Yeah. Well,
Stuff it in his mouth.
Yeah. What's up, Gabe?
my screen, I keep losing everything on the screen.
That's really weird.
Oh, +3.
+3. Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna
roll
roll an
3 more
additional.
dice. Let's roll another note of 3. You're gonna be. Let's see. So Gabe, you have sight. You have radius. I'm gonna up you for a second. Let's see if this helps.
Basically, his map changes to like this blown up map that's not where we're at.
It actually is the same map, but it's just all fog of war and everything disappears.
Weird. All right. I would
It looks like
say
a different map because it reveals a lot more than what we can see here.
That's odd. You
I
should
think it's
have.
just revealing more.
Huh?
I think it's just revealing more, which is why it doesn't look right.
So that's going to be a whopping 4 successes, Pancakes, right? So this grenade goes off in another. It goes off in a dramatic poof of that acrid gas from before. Fun fact about grenades: they don't say what kind of grenades they are. They're just grenades. So it's in your mouth again. But this thing seems to want nothing to do with it. So you punch it in the craw, or where you imagine its pixelated craw would be, and the grenade goes off. Well, the pixelation is still there. It's worth noting. And that thing goes down. Boop.
I like this rock skin. You can ignore any injury in the combat.
All right.
So is this like bloated corpse just censored now?
Yes, it's bloated corpse. It's censored. Gabe, you still hear scuttling, buddy.
Oh.
Ninjas. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're not out of the woods yet. That's all.
Okay. Next 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Miriam, my love, you're up.
Can I ask someone else to go first?
You may, as team leader, assign whoever you want to go next. Yeah.
Think.
I
think-
volunteer.
Oh, you volunteered? Great. Go
I
ahead, by
volunteer.
all means, please.
I would like to take a mixture of the soap, oil, and viscera that's on the floor and just coat myself in it.
Sure. All right. I see where you're going for there, Gabe, and I respect your decision. Here you go. I will give you your just reward. There you go. Enjoy.
Oh. God.
All righty.
Are all these mutant powers
Oh,
like
that's
good
pretty cool.
or this really?
Most of them are generally speaking good, yeah. Some of them are sillier than they are practical. You got one of the practical ones. All right. Next on the zeros, that would be you again, my love, unless you pass to Ivy.
I'm gonna have to pass to Ivy. I need to answer my sister for a second.
No problem. Ivy, you're up.
Hold on, I need to take my card back so I can read it again.
That's fine. Take it back.
You don't have to use.
I know, but I want to read my card.
You don't have. If you're using the card, just go ahead and read it, then play it back down, flip it, and just discard it.
Oh, this is gonna end terribly. I love it.
Good. That's the whole point.
Okay, I'm gonna flip my card.
Flip it. Tactical assessment. You realize something of vital importance. Say what it is and make an appropriate brains plus relevant skill check. If you succeed, everyone you choose, including yourself, is at a +1 dice next turn, so long as they heed your advice. If they fail, everyone, including you, has a -1. All right, go ahead.
So what I realized from riding the shoulders of Diva is that those antennae of these man-cockroaches can be used to direct them and dictate them and kind of control them the same way I control my bot.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
That's tactical importance, okay?
That is tactically important. So
we have to try and command these things.
you just have to use that you have to use that description somewhere in your theatrics. Miriam, my love, you're up.
I'm sorry I missed a few things. My sister was talking to me about an issue.
Miriam,
yes.
Ivy played a card that says next turn. You have to do something with their antenna, otherwise everything you do is at -1. But if you do something with their antenna, you get a +1.
Okay.
Is that the extent of my turn, by the way?
You can take an action.
Am I just analyzing?
You played the card. Yeah, that's going to be you. You're analyzing on that round. Yeah. Unless that was a free action card with the arrow on it. Which I don't
No, it was a...
It was a regular action, yeah. Okay, so that's your action.
Cool.
Baby, you're up.
I'm thinking.
Pew pew laser beams.
Yeah, I want to pew-pew laser beams, but I don't know if it's a good idea because there's still oil everywhere. And those things can fly and we cannot.
I mean, not where that cockroach is standing.
No, but where we are standing.
Something about being coated in oil, followed by pulling the trigger on a laser rifle.
Give me a second, I'm thinking.
No problem. Did you know that the horned toad can squirt blood out of its eyes?
I did know that. Terrifying. It's hot, too.
How many squares can we move on?
Doesn't matter. There's no mechanical combat system in this game.
I want to talk
You're
to
throwing detergent at people. I didn't describe detergent as being in the scene.
I want to talk to the computer.
You may talk to the computer anytime you wish. You may either talk out loud or you can sub-vocalize just to me.
No, I think I'm gonna ask my friend the computer. It looks to me like there's a door that could be pulled up or down between the cockroach men and us, both at the bottom and at the top. Could we find a way? Could you find a way to close for us the door at the top?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me. That is going to be chutzpah.
Okay.
And either program or actually it's going to be mechanics and either program or what's the other one? Let me pull up a character sheet.
You said chutzpah.
You can use chutzpah instead. Normally that's for people, but if you're trying to schmooze the computer, that's okay. And either program or psychology. Or bureaucracy. There's really a lot of options here.
Or operate.
Okay,
Charm
I'm gonna
chutzpah, bluff chutzpah. Really, you tell me
I'm
which
gonna
one you would use.
use chutzpah
Chutzpah.
and bureaucracy.
Bureaucracy. Okay. You're going
So
to
that gives
explain
me
to
a
friend.
5.
You're going to pull rank on these bug monsters.
Yes.
They are not using the corridors the proper way. They're walking on the walls. It's pandemonium.
Does she
Flying
get a
at ya.
plus or a minus? Because it doesn't have to do with it.
That's
does
only
that
for the
work?
next turn.
Oh, okay.
Yep. They're clearly mutants.
So can I roll this?
Yes, you may. Roll it up.
Yes.
I'm going to go find some door assets. Oh, you did not. Oh, you got one success. Okay,
Hey.
yeah. Friend computer will tell you that this is the panel. You could use this panel here. Next turn to close the doors. You've been given access to this this particular area of Sector R&D's door controls.
Woohoo.
Just out of curiosity, how do successes work? She rolled 3 3s and 2 4s. What of that makes a success?
She rolled 1 6. You just didn't see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you look at her successes and you highlight over it, it'll show you what she actually rolled.
Oh, cool.
All right. So that's you. Next, top of the round. Pardon me. Bug monsters. Oh, it fires all of its pistols wildly.
Oh god.
No.
It flies to here and fires all of its pistols wildly.
Hold on.
Yep.
Hold on.
Yep. I'm here. I'm right here. I'm here.
Hey. No.
I don't know where my card went. Where did my card go? I put it on
You're under Diva.
Did you just move yourself out where you were? It doesn't matter. It shoots around corners. You think this?
No, wait.
matters?
I used a card and I can't find it now. Gone.
If you used it, it's gone.
No, I meant I put one down just now.
What was it called?
Jam.
Oh. Oh, jam. I will just go ahead and draw and deal a jam card. Jam.
Disappeared.
I got it. Oh, hold on. I got the wrong thing. Jam. Flip. Hey, look, it's jam. Which of the two versions of jam are you choosing to utilize? Either
where-
a gun jams or jam is involved somehow.
All gun, not all of its guns.
Targets weapon jams. One of its guns
Okay.
jams. It could be the one that's shooting at you, specifically, if you want. Just that one of its 6 guns.
No, I think I want the scene to involve jam.
Alright, well, it is gonna hit all of you, including the mecha. So all of you that have armor lose armor. The one of you that doesn't have armor takes 1 wound.
What about my skin? I'm a mutant.
You take 1 less damage, but it still goes through your
wait.
armor first. Why
Okay, so lose my
looking
armor?
at... Yeah, you lose your armor. Don't worry. All of you have lost your armor, except for the armor,
Okay.
which is okay.
Hey.
It's yeah.
Wait. What does it mean if that he's a mutant? So
You don't
Oh,
know
I
that
have
he's
a
a mutant, but it means
Oh.
you just said that.
no. That's out of game. His mutant power allows him to do stuff, but we won't worry about that. Why am I looking at Gabe? Why am I looking at your card, buddy?
Shine, you didn't think
which
it was
one?
weird when I punched the
Your-
guy with the cane? Somehow
Yes,
Your
that was
equipment
weird.
officer card.
I dropped that by accident while I was trying to drop my armor.
Take that back. Actually, I'll take it. That's fine.
I think it's still here.
I got it.
So discard this.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what
you could discard your armor if you have it. Ivy, you take 1 damage, which means that you are at -1 node.
How do I do that?
Just when you add up your numbers, add 1 less. Or on your character sheet, you can put wounds. It'll be under.
Wait, so I roll 1 less die for taking a damage?
Yeah, you are now hurt. So under
Take
wounds,
that
you can
away.
tick hurt. Are you playing a card to do that?
I'm getting rid of my armor.
Taking this away. I got it. Boop, deleted. Delorted. And your mecha has been injured.
Oh
So before I use this and properly manage my mecha, if I were to use Lucky Manual,
What does it do?
it says play after an attack that causes damage. It now causes no damage and instead destroys a piece of equipment carried by the target. The GM picks which.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah,
But-
sure.
But the target as in the cockroach, not me, right?
No, the target of the attack, which is either you, in this case it would be you, or the mecha, or someone else.
Well, if it's me, the only piece of equipment I'm carrying, I believe, is my kazoo.
Is your what?
My kazoo!
You are also carrying sedatives.
Oh, I am.
And a laser pistol.
Oh, yeah, fuck that thing. Alright, I'm gonna use it.
Okay. It's gonna go ahead. I think it's funnier that it blasts your kazoo out of your mouth. Like, right clean out of your mouth. Like, and it makes the sound.
No!
Melts into slag.
Liberty!
Pancakes, you're extra happy now. Get one moxie back.
But I was bringing him such joy.
Where was I?
Tiny glimmer of hope.
Yeah. That's one less thing you gotta deal with now.
So wait, I still have the kazoo in my thing. Do I drop it so you can get rid of it?
That's fine, yeah. Oh, just don't play it anymore. That's fine for
No!
now. I can recall cards on my own, but that's fine. There's jam. One of its shots hits another pipe. I don't know why this is the infrastructure center for every fluid that gets pumped through Alpha Complex. But now there's jam erupting fountainously out of a ruptured pipe, mixing with the oil and the detergent. If you want ants, because that's how you get ants. Back to the top of the round. Everyone's
Real
got their cards
ants
played.
or like man ants?
Man ants. All right, so
Hey, cockroaches eat anything. He should be falling all over that jam. Just saying.
Oh, the fucking thing happened again.
that's
Like,
weird.
I don't see anything again.
I just deleted some cards, but I don't see why that would affect you. How about now?
I don't know, but it does.
How
I'm
about
just gonna
now?
refresh.
Okay, cool. All right. Top of the round, everyone go ahead and play your respective cards.
You never got rid of the card next to me.
This one. Fuck, got it.
And we
What
have to
card
play
is
a card?
You don't have to. It just means you go on 0.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as you're cool going on 0. So really, the way it works is we go from left to right unless people play cards. People probably gotta play cards. Are you gonna make a drink while you guys play cards?
Just out of curiosity, how much moxie do you guys have?
I think I have 6.
I have 6 because I spent 2.
I have 6 because I fucked up twice.
Okay. I guess I can spend some more moxie.
I have 3.
How do you only have 3?
Oh,
I'm not sure.
You have 3, Muxie?
Yeah.
You need to stay alive.
You should be
Wait for that, right?
insane, man. Should you not? I mean,
Hey, what happened to my card?
which card?
I put a card down.
Rob probably took it away. Oh no, it's in the dark.
Ah.
Is that your card?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's it.
All right. Is everyone played that's going to play? All right. Starting at the 10s.
The music is a bit loud.
I will turn the
you
music
can
down.
turn it down with the cog under master. If I have a quick play card, I can just play it now, or does that count as like my number?
No, it doesn't count as an action. Any quick play card can be played anytime. Your turn, their turn.
I just
enemy
want to
turn.
use my rock skin thing.
Oh, those are. Does it have an arrow on it?
Yep.
Then yeah, you can do that. Burn another Moxie. What are you down to on
Is
Moxie?
this the
attacks?
round where they have to use my advice for a +1?
Yes, they do. Or a -1 if they don't.
Because you gave me one back because she dropped the kazoo, I'm up to 7 again, so now I'm going down to 6.
Okay.
But I figure Moxie's easier to get rid of than...
Yeah. Okay. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
That's me.
2. Okay, 3. Got it. Go.
Alright, so I'm gonna flip this card. Supposedly.
If you wanted to, yeah. Which card?
Maybe it's still loud.
The
It's
ones
still
to the right of me. Supposedly.
How about now?
He can't seem to select his own card to flip it.
This
Yeah.
one?
In fact, he can't select anything right now.
This?
Yep.
You wanted this move?
We-
Okay. Flipping.
We can't hear anything anymore.
Can you hear me?
Yes, but
That's all that matters.
Improvised defense. I can turn it up.
Yeah, that's me.
You find a piece of armor or clothing that's helpful to your current situation. Describe what you find, Gabe.
Alright. I find neither armor nor clothing. But in my clothing, I find a handful of almost sand-like substance that I fooling at the roach's eyes.
At a -1.
And a sure.
But I should get a +1.
Okay, so what?
Hell, I should get a +2 because you know what that sand-like substance is.
Oh. Oh. Right. Yep. I got it. It must flow. Yeah, man. I'm with you. So we're gonna say that you're gonna reach in through the hole that was formed when the laser punched through your former armor layer, as it's like spilling out of you. Like, oh no. Foosh. Roll, throw, and violence, or roll, throw, and chutzpah.
3 + 1.
Yeah. Throw chutzpah, because you are.
I want to use my card.
Very well. Is it it's one of them? Flip it.
Should I wait on my throw?
That should have killed you. Go ahead and roll, Gabe.
3, submit.
Does he get a -1 for the not antenna?
Yeah, he does.
Wait.
Roll
Wait,
one. Roll
it
one
wasn't-
less
it wasn't
die.
good. Oh, I don't I get a bonus for my card?
It should have been 4. You get a bonus 1, so it's still same 4. Yeah.
Or submit. Peter die.
Okay. So, you lose 1 Moxie.
How many bucks?
This is how I lost Moxie, guys.
Yeah.
For those
So-
asking.
What happens if you get a 0 Mox?
Then you
I
go
got crazy and
next.
die.
Yeah. So, Gabe, right as you're about to throw it, a breakfast cereal jingle pops up in your heads up display. Dancing in front of the thing you're trying to, and it is so loud that you completely lose your focus, and you whiff the shot completely, but the bug reacts as if you nailed it square in the proboscis. Because it looked like it's like and then you whiff and it's like so yeah, that's gonna be 1 Moxie if I'm there, sir.
Well, what effect does that spray of sand have on me and the people around me?
So for those around you, it smells nice. It's got a sort of a nutmeggy, cinnamony smell. This handful of sand and grit and powder that he flings in the air. But it's hard to tell over the oil and the jam and the soap. It is a cocktail.
The flavor's
of
been
flavors.
tainted.
It's a cocktail of flavors in here. Who's at 2? Who's on a 2? 1, 0. Miriam, my love, you start at 0.
I want to talk with the computer, and I want to ask it to wait until at least one of the cockroach reaches the door. And then I want to slam the door on the cockroach.
It is currently in between 2 doors.
No, I want to wait until it tried to cross and get to us to smash it.
I understand. Very well. Okay. You can hold your action to squish this cockroach when it gets to here. Okay. So, Ivy, go ahead and roll me for that now. Let's say either... It's going to go with mechanics and... Either brains program or brains operate or mechanics operate or mechanics program.
Okay, so I roll it 2.
Roll 2. You can also choose to add, just spend Moxie to add to any roll. Or spend Moxie to re-roll rolls.
I'm going to start by this, and if I don't get something good, I'm going to use Moxie to re-roll.
You got it.
If you spend Moxie to reroll, do you reroll everything?
Oh, shit.
Yes, you reroll all of them, including the computer die.
So I reroll.
Spend 1 Moxie and reroll.
Okay.
There's no limit to that either. You just keep.
Okay.
1 success. You are going to be able to pull that off.
Yes.
Alrighty. That's going to bring us to the next is Ivy.
This cockroach, it's going to see the glint in my eye of how pissed I am that he shot the kazoo from my mouth. And I'm going to try to McCree him right in the antennas.
Alright. It's high noon.
I have nothing on guns, but I should get a +1 for aiming for the antennas.
You do get a +1 for aiming to the antenna. What is your violence?
Is 2.
Okay, so roll 3 total and computer die. You hit. And because
look at me. I'm the captain now.
Because you shot it in the antenna, it is going to damage it. Normally you have to do 2 damage to hurt these things, but that will damage it because you have shot it in the antenna, which is a squishy bit. Alright, Pancakes.
So I don't know if it's too many actions, but tell me if I can do this. I'd like to go from here, run up to the thing, and then try and drag it into the doorway.
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. Go nuts. Probably either melee or athletics, along with violence. Unless you grab it, you're grabbing it by the antenna, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, obviously. You get that additional +1 if you do. My shirt smells nice.
I like our problem-solving skills here.
Wow, Pancakes. That is
That is a lot of dice.
that's a lot of not succeeding, but you got 2 successes, which is enough. He drags into the door, and Shinner hits the computer console, enter key, the door slams closed, thwack. The head pops off, and it is dead.
Huzzah!
That's
All
so
praise
crazy.
for the computer.
Is the kazoo salvageable?
No, the kazoo has been thoroughly destroyed.
We lost the kazoo. We just killed one of those fuckers.
I'm
This
gonna
is the best
pocket
day
the
ever.
remains of
The
that
better.
kazoo.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, you're going to have to return it to the requisitions
Exactly.
office. Your equipment officer will have to answer for this.
But I will also rip off one of the arms of the cockroach to use as a melee weapon.
Okay, sure.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Where it would normally have little hairs, it's got creepy, tiny little fingers.
Oh, gross!
Pancakes can't see that. It's still blurred out for him. But the rest of you see its tiny little weird finger hairs.
I want to like hold its hand while I like flail it around like.
Cool. So at this point, the viscous jelly is about mid-shin. What are we doing, y'all?
I'm going to celebrate the victory with a nice little fact. Did you know that escapism was an ancient form of torture that involved having every orifice covered in honey and then exposed to large swarms of insects?
I did know that. I know some terrible things.
I'm a little afraid.
And this was after being force-fed more honey and milk while tied between long pieces of wood.
Hey, don't you want to come see if there's
Honey
more?
and milk. The scuttling has ended. Yep.
Hey.
We're done! Yay! We're good. Okay, we should go
My screen is lagging hard.
That's weird, man.
We
Ivy,
should
are
go
you having
see
a
done.
service? What browser are you using, Gabe?
Chrome?
I'm not
This
having that
thing
issue.
runs on what, Java or Flash?
pretty
Maybe
sure
just
I think it's Java. Maybe you might
Well,
need,
it comes and goes.
you might need an update to Java. All right, so here's where we're going, y'all. I'm gonna put us back to where we belong. Woo. Well, I suppose we should probably go back here first. Box. Welcome back to Supply and Rec.
I'd like to hand in my equipment.
Okay.
I'm going to hand my equipment to the equipment officer.
So, Gabe, can you click on and can you see everyone else's cards
Ish.
above their
yeah.
name? If you click
Yeah.
on it, you see like what's there. Can you click steal?
Yeah, I can. So
I can right click on Shine's cards. Let me
Okay.
see.
Long and short, I got
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Don't worry about
I see a steal request.
it. Okay.
Should
Don't worry about it. I got it.
no,
All right.
okay.
All right. So in order, we'll start from left to right. Baby, what are you handing back to Gabe? More.
Can someone take the thing that's around my neck? Now that we're done, can that get that removed?
I suppose you've proved your loyalty.
Okay.
Pass it back, I guess.
There
Okay.
we go.
So, well, hold. It's pancakes. How do you get that off, buddy?
Oh no! Don't tell me you can blow me up now.
There's very clear instructions.
Shit!
It's
Attaches firmly around the neck with easy, comfortable death grip technology.
Check the remote control.
Don't blow me up. I'm gonna go right here because if you blow me up, at least I'm gonna blow up
I didn't
alone.
mean to.
So,
Pancakes. If you
I
damage
got
this
this.
equipment, I'll be very upset.
so I stare at Shine and.
Do you want to
wait
take
for-
the equipment back first?
Hold on. This is gonna be
Fine.
good. Go ahead, pancakes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
I just stare Shine down and I say, "Who do you pray? Who's our almighty?"
Our Lord and Savior.
I didn't catch what he said.
Creator.
I hold up the remote and I press and hold.
Do I blow
Okay.
up?
No, he presses the button. Your breath catches, and he keeps holding the button, and the collar just clicks and falls off.
Oh,
I pick it up. And
Okay, there you go.
I'm alive.
It's
For
it's-
now.
The instructions on the remote control are press button for disloyalty, hold button for loyalty.
Oh.
All right, you got your collar back. I completely forgot you had an exploding collar on you.
I did not.
You're lucky.
Can I
most-
give the
Most of the people who put those on people, you never get that off without them pushing that button. They're just itching for any excuse to push the button.
Can I give the megaphone back?
You can. You can give the megaphone back to Gabe.
I'll take that. Yes, thank you.
Do you have to? Well, you have to ask your equipment officer if you have to. He's the one in charge of the equipment.
Do I have to give it back?
Yes, you have to give that back to me.
But I like it.
Maybe you'll get a next one next time.
I'd like to try and be helpful because that's in my skill thing, and tell Shine that you could try asking the computer if.
Can I ask the computer?
You can ask the computer if you can have a megaphone. Oh,
That's the computer, right?
hold on 1 second.
You could always talk to the computer.
There's something
don't
very,
have to be next
very important here.
No. I want my megaphone back first.
Hold on, this is more important.
No, you're gonna forget about my megaphone.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Deal 1, 2. Boop, boop. Okay, hold on. Recall all. Boop. Deal 1. You know what? I swear to God. Hold on 1 second. I have to do a thing. This is very important. You have no idea how important this is. Okay. Deal. No. Choose. Pancakes. Boo! A little fanfare of confetti appears as your team loyalty officer has managed to instill loyalty.
Trump.
And he is awarded with the #1 troubleshooter icon, which appears over his head. Oh, you're #1. It's the smug. I ran through a lot of smug pictures, and that's the one that won out on. Like, the #1 troubleshooter is awarded entirely arbitrarily.
I'll take it.
Right. Continue. You're asking friend computer if you can have a megaphone. Just for
Yes,
yourself.
I'm asking very, very kindly. Like I'm having a nice, fun chat with the computer, and I'm explaining kindly without being intimidating at all.
It's hard to intimidate the computer. Roll whatever set of skills you are trying to utilize to make that happen. This is going to be a high. You're gonna need numerous successes to get this to work.
Okay, then I'm gonna use bluff and charm for a total of 7.
You cannot use both bluff and charm. You have to combine an attribute with a skill. So you can use chutzpah, or I wouldn't use violence on the computer.
I'm going to aid her
Okay.
with my card. The wetter, the better. Describe a liquid that's useful to the action or detrimental to the action. Your choice. Game Master has veto over your description. The liquid gives a +1, -1 dice if appropriate. If the GM is particularly pleased by your description, it gives +2, -2 dice this round and +1, -1 dice thereafter.
Oh, please tell me what liquid is being used.
Oh, but of course she's trying to butter up friend computer, so I'm going to use oil to grease the wheels.
I'll allow a +1 there, but only because it made me laugh.
So I'm gonna use charm, and I'm getting the +1, so 5.
Charm and what attribute? Chutzpah.
Obviously,
Side-
chutzpah. I have
Chutzpah,
0.
okay. Sure. All right, roll it up. Oh, I should probably stop with the danger music, huh?
I don't know, this is pretty dangerous. This is probably the most dangerous thing.
The dice cocked.
One success is not enough.
Oh no!
That dice is totally cocked, man.
That dice is cocked.
You can use Moxie to reroll if you want to.
I'm gonna use a Moxie to reroll.
Okay.
She really wants that megaphone.
I know.
I really want that
You
megaphone.
didn't even use it on the mission. Not even one time.
It gives me
That's not the
chutzpah. It gives me 3 chutzpah. Chutzpah, whatever.
Just for reference, if you choose to re-roll, do you re-roll with any bonuses associated, or just
No, it's base reroll. But you can spend Moxie to give yourself bonuses when you reroll.
No, hell no.
No. She's rolling the same check again. So she counts Ivy's stuff.
Okay, so
Yeah, it still
5?
counts the +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, damn it.
Wow.
But
There it is.
it works this time though. It's just so stupid. Yeah, you're gonna get a megaphone. You can keep your megaphone.
Yes.
You now have a personally issued megaphone. Oh my god. That you've never
It's gonna be
used.
useful when I'm gonna be yelling at people.
Yeah, oh sure. You could have used the megaphone to increase your chutzpah while dealing with computers.
I don't care.
I walk over and pat her on the back and say, "Congratulations! Did you know that Inuit mothers allegedly use their mouths to suck the snot out of their babies' noses?"
Oh, that is, I will tell you right now, I have seen humans do that. It's terrifying.
That's like an Inuit thing.
Yeah, that's what Inuit mothers allegedly do that.
Pa, pa, pa. Alright, so next...
You're welcome.
Next on the itinerary, Ivy, what equipment do you have? Oh, hold on. Mary, my love,
Yes.
are you giving back your 22.25?
Oh, yes, by all means. Please
Okay.
take everything back.
Thank you.
Okay, that's fine. 22.25 of them are returned. Ivy, what do you got?
I'm gonna return everything, but before I return Diva, I'm gonna have a nice heartfelt goodbye moment.
Okay, you hug it out.
Okay.
Hug it
Yeah,
out.
we're gonna hug it out, and then I'm gonna tell her, nope, spit it out. You have to spit it out.
Okay.
And she's gonna open up and drop all of the wiretaps for him to pick up.
Bleh.
Good girl.
They're just
We'll meet
everywhere.
again.
They're everywhere. Okay, we're gonna put the.
I liked you better than my teammates.
So next, anything? What even were you? Oh, the sedatives. You still have your sedatives, and your kazoo.
No, I gave everything.
Okay, he's got the.
The last thing was the body armor that I talked to.
Hold on. I think there's still a grenade floating around.
There is one grenade still floating.
Do I have to put it on the floor or something?
No, just say that you-
Just say that you give it to him. That's fine.
Yeah, I give him the grenades.
The actual nuts and bolts of the card thing is just for you guys. It's just the.
Yeah, the
visual.
sedatives, the grenades, the broken kazoo,
Yeah.
and then finally.
I think what
Poor
I'm going
Diva.
to do is I'm going to create a side area on each map where we can just lay cards where everyone can see it. That way I don't have to fuck around with it. All right, so pancakes.
Did you see what I voted?
Oh, okay.
Can I roll for that? Or?
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna. I got you. We'll keep that on the. DL. But you. What else for everything else?
So I'll give up all my equipment.
Oh,
And
man.
I fall on the floor laughing uncontrolled.
As long as we're all having a good time.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess I give up.
21.25 spy.
22.25.
I didn't stutter, Gabe. You are returned 21.25. And I love that we're just going on the assumption that everyone's returning 1/4 of one of these things each time. No one was assigned the odd fourth one. All right, Gabe, what are you doing with your equipment?
All right. So I take out my clipboard with pencil.
Mm-hmm.
Team leader megaphone gets to keep it. The front computer. Check. Body armor. Level 2. Sentient. Check. Grenades. 1 used. 2 used. 3rd returned. Check. Loyalty officer. Wiretapping kit. I drop in all of mine. All -1. Oh. All minus 23.25. Check. Explosive collar with trigger. Do I have that?
Yeah, it was returned.
It's right over here.
Yeah.
Kazoo. Suboptimal. Check.
Suboptimal.
Sedatives. ×3. Check. Grappling hook. Grappling gun with hook and cable. Check.
Who had that?
I did.
The equipment officer.
Med kit.
It
×3.
It didn't.
Check. Clipboard with pencil. Check. And I hand in the clipboard with pencil.
Mm-hmm. And what about that last wiretap kit?
Is that
It's
not
been
just a part
given
of me now?
back to the. Yeah, he took a.
No. This is Dano. What about that last? What about those 23.25 wiretap kits?
Well, 22.25 of them. Friend computer blessed me with having them incorporated into my brain CPU thing. You can take it up with them if you like.
Mm-hmm. That leaves one.
The grenade that I used.
No. I think it's a wiretap. Wait, hold on a second. I just start clapping.
Yeah, you can.
I'm trying to follow the sound.
It doesn't work.
How does it not work?
Oh, I mean, you clap and there's sound. Are you trying to like Daredevil?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
Am I not connected to the wiretaps?
You
still?
are. Oh yeah, you're still connected.
Is it getting louder or softer?
Look where he's marking.
Pancakes.
You can see my gear. I don't have it.
Boo.
But I hear it. I hear it on you.
What are you looking for? Equipment.
You have.
The thing that's attached to my fucking head.
Oh no, yeah. Okay, yeah. You still have one, Pancakes.
What are you guys looking?
The wiretap kit.
I'm not looking. I'm just tickling you.
I dropped it on the ground and then someone took it.
All right, it's right here. Boom, on the ground. Boom.
All right, I pick it up.
All right, turn it in.
I handed it to Dan.
All right. Well, good for you. I'm gonna have fun sorting all these wiretap kits. So, thanks for that.
Thank friend computer.
Bach.
Friend
The
computer.
little door closes, shutters down. Your heads-up display begins.
So
I think it wants us to follow it.
Boom. And briefing room. Now the fun begins. Miko is waiting for you in the briefing room.
Hi, Nico.
Well,
Hello again.
looks like you guys had plenty of fun on that one.
It
Well,
was a blast.
let's get right down to it. Team leader, did you accomplish all of your mission objectives?
Well, yes, I did. We realized what we were supposed to do, and it was my job, so I think I did great. However, I want to complain about my teammates. They kind of chose to put explosive around my neck to try to keep me on track.
Team
As-
loyalty
Highly
officer.
unprofessional.
As loyalty,
Team loyalty officer. Why would you do such a thing?
She showed disloyalty. She insinuated that the computer had a.
But really,
Team leader, why would
But
you
really,
insinuate the friend
really.
computer?
no, it's because we didn't even talk to the computer. So in the end,
The reason you had a collar on you was because you insinuated there was something wrong with the computer. There can never be anything wrong with. How can that be? The computer is perfect and infallible.
Team happiness officer.
no.
Your team leader has said your team wasn't talking to friend computer. It has been statistically proven that talking to friend computer improves happiness in clones. Why was your team not talking to friend computer?
I believe you've been misled. If you check the logs, you'll see that we actually spoke to Friend Computer several times during this mission, all with satisfactory results because Friend Computer helped us.
Team equipment officer.
Yes.
Was all equipment requisitioned and utilized properly during this mission?
And then some.
Team combat officer. Do you
That would
feel
be
do you feel as if all equipment was adequately utilized for combat purposes during this mission?
The combat officer.
There is
Shine was
Team
he-
leader. Who was our
Am I?
combat officer?
No, I'm not. I think it was Pancake.
Oh, all right. So
I
that
thought it was you
it
who got
is.
assigned.
It is now.
Okay, I
She
will be the
turns
combat.
to you. Do you feel like your equipment was adequately utilized for combat on this mission?
It was. The grenades were very helpful, and the shock collar helped keep the troops in line.
Team equipment officer, on a scale of 1 to 256, how would you rate your equipment for this mission?
Friend computer.
She writes that down.
Uh, Is everything all right, equipment manager?
Yes. I was asked what I would rate it, and I rated it the
friend-
highest possible rating I could think of.
Which is friend computer.
Friend computer.
She wrote that down. Team science officer.
Yes.
I have reports that several chemical compounds that are normally not prescribed for mixing were mixed during this mission.
Yes.
Did you approve the mixing of these chemicals?
I mixed the chemicals, mostly myself.
Did you have adequate approval from the equipment officer?
Yes. I had express verbal consent.
All right, she checks that off. Team happiness officer.
Yes.
The computer has reported that there were several spikes in neuronic activity that would have denoted stress in a normal clone during this mission. How did you cope with these spikes of neuronal activity?
Why, by using the equipment that Friend Computer provided me for this mission, I used the kazoo to pick up everyone's spirits continuously.
I need more coffee.
Team equipment officer.
Yes.
Was all equipment returned in proper working order?
And some even improved by Friend Computer, her itself. So, you're welcome.
Team leader.
Yes.
Who would you say was the most productive member of your team, and who would you say was the least productive member of your team?
The most productive member of my team, I would say, would be Diva, but I mean, she's not really Diva's dance was the most incredible thing. So I cannot vote. I cannot, suggest someone higher than Diva. However, for the least productive member of my team,
The shock collar.
I would have say the number one troubleshooter.
Oh, the computer cannot be wrong.
I agree.
Very well. I will note that. Number one troubleshooter.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say was the most inspirational thing you did during this mission?
I punched a cockroach with a grenade and exploded it.
Team combat officer.
Which is also him.
Did you take notes of this procedure so that this particular inspirational combat maneuver can be instructed to other troubleshooting units?
I did. In fact, I encourage everyone to have grenades in the neck.
All right, I think that about concludes everything I need. I am going to ask one final question. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would like everyone to rate their satisfaction with this mission. Starting with you, team leader.
I'll put a 6.
Team happiness officer.
Fred Computer.
Team combat officer.
Anything less than a perfect score is unacceptable in the eyes of the
I'm not making friends here.
Team equipment officer.
Clearly, 10 plus.
Oh, guys, let's be critical here.
Team
Like,
loyalty officer.
no, guys, we have to understand where we fucked so we can get better.
The friendly computer would never send us on a mission we can't accomplish.
I agree.
He never-
Perhaps sometimes we're bad at it.
The
He
computer
never
is
gives you more
infallible.
than you can handle.
Anything less than a 10 would mean that there was something wrong with the mission. No one was permanently injured. The mission went perfectly. It was a
okay.
10.
So, all right. We have calculated that the typical recompensation for a mission of this caliber would be 3,000 XP points. The requisition list has come back with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damaged articles of equipment, which will be deducted from the total amount returned.
Damage or improved?
Oh, we did all.
It says damaged. Additional repairs to the city's main jam infrastructure line will have to be repaired at some expense.
We did blast a hole in the requisition off.
This will leave a remaining 1,400 XP points, half of which will be awarded to the troubleshooter that the team leader has said was the most productive. That is one...
What? Diva.
DVA.
DIVA.
Well earned. Well earned.
The remaining 750 points will be provided to this troubleshooting unit. Team leader, I will issue them to you to be divided as you see fit.
Oh, give it equally. I'm gonna be nice.
Equally, everyone receives. Damn it, math. Everyone receives. That's actually doable. That would be 275 apiece. XP points.
Do we write that or should you?
Put it on your character sheet. You have a spot for it.
200 and...
You passed it. It's the gold thing.
275. Yeah.
Where is it on the
It's,
character?
the gold.
Right
It's next to treason
right
level.
Next to treason level. And we're looking at Dano. Dano.
So 275.
275. Which is...
It's not letting me. It just keeps going -1. I can click 275 times, but I really...
You could just
You
type.
could just highlight it and just fill it in with numbers.
No, every time I highlight or type it...
All right,
just
hold on.
doesn't-
Let me go to your character sheet. Panky. Character sheet. 275. Oop, I got it. You're done.
How do recreational, home improvements affect the game?
Not at all in any functional way. Like most things in this game, they have no functional effect. You can get a cat, which, I mean, I know at least one person here is going to. So, yeah.
What do you mean you can get a cat?
You can have a C-AT unit, which is it's a little robot cat. Where's the C-AT unit? Probably in equipment. Yeah.
Could I
C-AT
transfer Diva's consciousness to this cat?
Could someone? Certainly. Could you? We'll find out together. A C-AT unit, a K-AT unit, companion bot is 650 XP points.
None of us have that.
No, you don't. Well, I mean, the team leader
Not yet.
could have had all that, but
What is a calming alpha wave moderator?
it improves your moxie by 1. It's a one-time use item.
Could I spend my 220 points that would normally get me body armor to get Diva back?
To get that particular set of body armor back?
Yes, Diva.
Hold on. Let's see. Under equipment? Yeah,
Yep, it says 220.
That's for body armor level 1, which is currently what Diva is at. It's going to cost you the 275, but yeah, you can get Diva.
Awesome. And then Diva has how many points?
How
Oh,
many experience points? 750 experience points.
you
Oh, she's
smart
gonna have a minigun, have fucking everything. Just you wait.
She's going to be wearing actual body armor over. It's worth noting that Diva has taken 1 damage, so she's only got 1 hit left.
We need to
Is
fix
there a
that.
way I can repair her?
Yeah, you can repair anything. Yeah, you're going to need some spare parts, but yeah, you can repair Diva.
Any chance we can see the codes for a couple of these? Just
For
as
a couple of the equipments.
KCB Bomba Boot. and whatever
Yeah, I think I
hyper
got the
sensitive.
KCB Bomba Boots. We're on this. Let's see. I'm going to put you guys in.
Isn't it also on the PDF that you sent us?
Yeah, all that stuff should be in there. But yeah, actually, let's see. Action cards, equipment cards, choose bomb boots. I want to say the bomber boots are in here. It says the cat bot.
What is this cat bot?
Nothing. It doesn't. It's got good stealth, I want to say. The bomber boot. Oh yeah, it is. Casey bomber boots.
How do I make the code? I just want to read it.
I can drag it up. There it is, catbot.
Oh, mechanics plus.
Oh, how cute. I wish I could transfer Diva's consciousness to it.
She's got to buy yourself. I mean, Diva could buy a catbot.
I mean, what lives inside of Diva?
Maybe she could transfer your consciousness into the cat.
What does medium level 3?
Medium is an item type. Small means it doesn't take up any. It doesn't take up anything. Medium means that it requires a hand to hold it, or how you're wearing it. Large means that you can. It takes 2 hands to hold or move. Anything bigger than that can only be dragged. Generally, it doesn't. It doesn't much. Like, none of the descriptors do much. Like, violence, +5 violence for the bomba boots? Goddamn. I suppose if you kick someone in the face with a boot, that's right, you kick someone in the face with a boot that is a bomb, yeah. Mechanics +5. Oh, ridiculous. So there's that. As far as Roll20 goes, this was palatable. Moving you guys around. We got to figure out what's going on, Gabe, with your refresh rate. See if we can update Java or...
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to anything you just showed us.
The catbot or the...
No, the bomba boots.
Oh. They're basically boots that are bombs.
And what's the UBT hypersense device?
Did I show you UPTC? Mm-hmm.
No,
You might not have, but it's on the list.
Oh, the equipment list?
Yeah?
UPT hyper.
UBT, it's the second to last.
I'm pretty sure there is a thing for that. It's basically Gabe's superpower from this game, but without him having to do the thing. There it is. Ooh. Ooh.
It says senses, so not just hearing.
Yeah, this is an all-around kit as opposed to just the hearing. Yeah, you pretty much catch everything. But as we've learned, that can be as much a curse as a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
Well, my megaphone is not worth a lot.
No, it's not. But you
No,
get
I'm
it.
actually,
You have it now. You
I'm
have
actually
it.
gonna buy a megaphone.
Hey.
You can spend
I
money
ha-
to buy a megaphone. It's only
I
35.
I
That's
have
why
plans for
that's
that
why
megaphone.
I gave it to you, because I realized that it's spending 1 moxie. You've already lost way more than the megaphone costs. So you basically input the same request twice, but the second time Friend Computer's glitchy ass programming is like, yeah, fuck it, why not?
Can I buy an explosive collar? It's not on the list.
No. That is a troubleshooter
Hey.
exclusive item.
What's a multi-charger?
You can charge things with it.
Multiple things.
You guys didn't shoot much, but normally I was waiting for Mary to shoot again, and we were like, nah, it's out of power.
There was oil all over the place.
I know! Nobody caught on fire or anything. It was the worst day ever. Oh my god, you guys are just feeding this to me. I wasn't even going to kill any of you in the opening mission, and now you're just throwing oil around.
Can you show me electro knuckle?
Yeah, I can. Choose all the way at the bottom. Electro knuckles. Whoop. Nope. Take the fuck.
So like most of these are like 50 to 100 XP. So
Yeah,
what
they're
we're
not
just
much.
supposed to get ourselves out, and that's it for the game.
So the main objective is always to elevate yourself in rank. Because the moment one of you is an orange, you don't have to listen to a goddamn thing anyway. Doesn't even matter that you're not the team leader. I'm orange, and Friend Computer put me here. So clearly I know what I'm talking about. And that does, by the way, enjoy your rolls, because one of you will probably get them back, but the rest of you will be in a completely different role next time. That's Friend Computer does it that way, based on a complex algorithm, and it's not at all random. I'm gonna take.
Could you show me the minigun?
Yes, I can.
Thank you.
Is Steve gonna take the minigun?
Of course. Oh no, she's gonna be loaded out.
Can we repair?
Yeah,
it
we
can
can. It's
be
gonna
done.
take spare parts.
It's gonna cost you something. Violence +1. It is a misleading name. It's actually bloody huge. But it fires D6 times before it runs out of ammo.
Might as well.
And that ammo is replaced with what?
It's a power cell.
Okay, so I need the spare power.
You're going to need
pack.
spare power packs. And everyone ought to buy a spare power pack, because I decide arbitrarily when everything runs out of money.
Oh.
Oh, oh no. No. Gabe, no. God damn. I hate that fucking movie so much.
I know, but I have to lean into it.
I know you do. I know. I appreciate it for what it's worth, but
It's like, wow, you made that up. That was nowhere in the books.
yeah, not at all.
You 100% made that up.
Okay, let's see.
You know, the one thing that movie actually did have going for it, besides, oh my god, what was the name of that singer?
Sting.
Yeah, besides seeing Sting's metal bikini,
Yeah.
the exception of that, the one thing it had going for it was at least they addressed the inner monologue,
Yeah.
which was huge in the book and wasn't addressed in any other iteration.
Very
How many
necessary.
points is the spare parts going to cost me?
Oh, what is level 1? About 150 XP points.
How about 100?
If you don't want it to be especially good, sure. You can make it out of spare jumpsuits. What do I care? How much do you love Diva?
You said 100 and what?
150 XP points.
Damn it.
Does that leave you
Pretty
just
sure
shy
you-
of a minigun?
Damn it.
Is there a code for the saber?
For the what?
Saber.
Saber. What kind of saber?
What kind do you got?
I don't
What you
think
holding?
I don't think I have any sabers in my equipment deck yet. You want like a lightsaber or
There's a saber in this
The
equipment
saber
list.
in the equipment.
Okay. I'll have to look up what particular. That's, by the way, the kazoo that Ivy got, for anyone that was wondering.
Yeah, it was great.
Let me check the equipment list. It's in my handouts section. Okay, so as far as both Roll20 and the game systems go, questions, comments, critiques?
Takes a minute.
Oh, there's a, yeah. There's an adjustment.
Like,
There are, of course,
Shit
there are
tends to disappear, like cards and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But it's workable
Mhm.
considering that we're not in person.
Right. Yeah, there is a saber for 80, isn't there? Okay, actually, Ivy, we're going to do 95 points for replacement armor.
95?
95, that's what's in the equipment list. I'm going to try and set up a little area on the bottom where we can just do cards. And you guys should be able to see that if I put tokens in that you guys have the ability to see from.
Yeah, I think what happened was that the lighting.
Yeah,
I put down a card and it
yeah, yeah.
disappeared in the lighting.
Right, if you guys can't see the area, but I can, that's exactly what's going on. So if I create an area down here on each map, and it's easy enough to just add, 30 tiles to the bottom, and we'll just use that area as our tabletop, as it were.
Sure. That'd be a good idea.
I don't really have any colossally enormous map. I mean, no. Those maps were pretty much I'm going to actually archive some of these now because I don't need them anymore. Archive. Supply rec. Supply and rec we always need. Generic tunnels we always need. Mission 2 is ready to rock and roll.
So should we dump all our cards?
Oh, I'm going to take them all back now. With the exception of, go ahead and type to me, whisper to me what mutant powers you got. And I will put those into your journal so that you have access to what that
Mutant
is.
powers?
You didn't get one. 'Cause
You didn't get one.
Roll in
You didn't.
Roach Viscera.
You
Oh.
never once got bitten by or rolled around in the disembodied portion.
Wait,
No, it
do
was
I have
on
to
top of
write
Diva's
you?
shoulders.
Yeah, it's the
Do I have
green.
to write you my mutant powers?
Yes, whisper it to me.
So was anyone injured that fight?
Not. Oh, Ivy was mechanically injured, but she canceled it
No,
out with a card.
Yeah.
Okay.
I lost my T-shirt of power.
Same. We would have had to give it back anyway.
Yeah.
That's how requisitioned equipment works. Yes. All right. Let's see. That's hilarious.
What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at one of those cards, which is hilarious. I'm just going to leave you guys with those particular cards. I'm not going to take those back because those are yours. I'm going to recall all the action cards now because I can do that. Boop. I'm going to recall all the equipment cards now because I can do that. And then
I got my microphone.
I'm going to reissue those. Calm down. I also have to reissue Diva as an actual player character, so I got to get an icon for that. Just wait till it develops a deviant artificially intelligent virus. By the way, sidebar. Oh my God! Don't mention viruses. The computer doesn't fuck with those. It'll shut the whole sector down and nuke it from orbit just to be sure. I'm like,
this is why I put the collar on.
That is a super mandatory treason star. I can't mess with those. Oh, they call them Daves. Deviant artificially intelligent viruses. The last time a group of PCs encountered it, 2 sectors were nuked in the effort to contain it. Because they're like, we found a Dave over there, and they nuked that sector. I'm like, ooh, okay. Yeah, and she brought it back. I was like, oh, okay, nuke this sector. Like, those of you that still have clones, you're in a whole new room in a different sector you don't recognize. So where was I? Bonus duty. We're going to recall those. Boop, boop. All right, and then mutant powers can stay. That's all well and good. Number 1 troubleshooter, we can hide that. We can hide this. Gabe, I'm going to issue you boop, this card again. Choose Spice Rock.
Great. There you go.
There you go. That's you, buddy. Let's all have some eats. We're going to hide that. We're going to hide that. We're going to hide that. We're going to go back to the equipment deck, and I'm going to hide mutant powers. And let's see. Choose. You get a megaphone. Anyone else? Are you getting a megaphone too, Gabe?
Well, yeah. Clearly. I need to make this work.
What do you need the megaphone for?
Don't even worry about it.
To blow out your own eardrums?
So stupid. Is anyone else buying any equipment?
I listed mine on the thing.
See, you wouldn't know, and God only hopes that you'll never know.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll never know.
Hopefully none of us will ever know.
Hey,
I want there to be a touching reunion with me and Diva.
Okay, so Diva is getting spare parts, a multi-charger, you're getting a spare power. Is this all for Diva? This is all Diva's points, right?
Yeah, this is all for Diva.
Okay.
She's gonna have compartments all over her.
Okay. So, yeah, you're going to have to screw and glue some stuff onto Diva, but yeah, that's cool. She's got a grappling gun, a saber, a minigun, a spare power pack, spare parts, and a multi-port charger. And she has 5 left over for a bouncy bubble beverage. And yes, you can.
Oh, can I use those 5 points to deck her out in decals?
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, you can. There's 3.
Oh,
Our
question.
pack numbers grow up so fast.
Rob, once you're gonna be done,
What?
I have one thing I want.
Quoi?
Just one.
Mm-hmm.
I want the insulated mug to enjoy my hot one anywhere.
Okay. Let me go and look up. Oh, we could probably call it.
Wait, does that actually have a card? Because a
Yeah.
few stupid funny
Well,
ones